You did it too early. No, I don't think she survived, Gareth. I don't think she survived that. You want to know a funny thing? Hello, everyone.
Hello.
You want to know the funny thing, Gareth? You did that last time, and lots of times I go back. I'm sure you do too. And I go back and watch. I don't watch the whole thing, but go back and watch part of it. And I went back and I clicked on it, and all of a sudden I'm like talking about I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like quite a story. I'm like, why is this video in like the middle of our? Because we tried to do that funny joke, and
it'll always be funny.
The only one it fooled was me, because then I got confused the next time I went to go.
Yeah, last time it was like something about a penguin. What happened to the penguin?
Yeah. Just trying to get that.
Oh my.
Didn't come up here. I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, hello everyone. We are what is this? Episode 44.
44.
Of is this
and you're
thing
still
on
the air. No one canceled you guys yet.
Not yet. And they should have, because we're definitely cancelable from some of the things we talk about.
Like
that. But yeah, so episode 44. We're coming up on 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
2 years.
Really? You know what? I realized, and then we'll say hi to everybody. I just realized today, Gareth, we totally screwed this up.
Oh, have we? Again?
Yeah, we should have made Kim dress up, and we were supposed to dress up. Last year, this episode
Halloween.
was a Halloween episode.
Halloween, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we all had masks and everything. We had Nick for that one. And
all right.
Yeah.
When you say we screwed this up, I'm thinking you two. I have nothing to do with this.
Okay. Yeah. So we have 2 guests today, as you might have seen. Our other guest is just getting settled over there.
That was Clara, and I threatened her with death if she interrupted this filming, but she'll be killed later. That's the infamous Clara.
Yeah, she's had a good innings.
That's okay. Every now and then, Gareth's wife slips in to give him a smooch. So.
Yeah, she's flat out the minute after our holiday.
So we are very lucky on the episode 44 to have Kim from Middle of the Book March with us.
Oh, so embarrassing. Hi.
And so let's see who's here first, real quick. Gareth's here.
Gareth is here.
Morning on Thursday means one of the hosts. Yeah.
I get well confused by the time zones.
Yeah.
First, I wrote that hours ago.
On our first, for everybody watching, on our first message about it, I messaged Gareth and I said, okay, your clocks have changed and mine haven't, so we're out of sync. And he's like, oh yeah, so we're 6 hours apart again. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and I've got it right in my head, right? And then for the most of today, I've been looking at that clock over there, which is an analog clock we haven't changed. And I was like, what? That doesn't look right. That's not. And it's because I haven't changed it.
Yeah.
I was confused anyway. So I was ready an hour ago.
Yeah. Yeah, you're so used to like a lot of your clocks just changing automatically now. That you forget to change the stove and the microwave and
the old timey clocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got many of those.
All right, Margaret's here. Hey, Margaret.
Hi, Margaret.
If we'd have your show today. Of course. Yeah, I was a little late. Sorry. West of Eden today.
East of Eden? Is there a West of Eden?
It's a book I'm going to ask people to read with me in December. So it's Harry Harrison book about the dinosaurs evolving into a society.
Is that supposed to be a play on the?
I think it's just. I'm expecting it to be some sort of reference to Eden rather than
Gotcha.
Steinbeck. I would have thought, but I don't know.
Okay.
I'm ready yet.
Yeah.
William's here. Hey, William. William, who will be on the show very shortly. Yep.
Yeah.
Gavin's here.
Gavin.
Hi, Gavin.
Because it's slightly earlier.
Hi, Pat.
Pat's here.
Hi, Pat.
Hey, Pat. Constance is here. Hey.
Hi, Connie. It's me! Hooray!
Everybody's excited to see Kim. No costumes, just slow. Yeah, we forgot about the costumes.
Slowly go insane.
Or
I will
ghost
do. I
stories.
haven't got a cup of tea, so I think I am going to go insane. I can't not have a cup of tea for 2 hours.
And I didn't have any real cookies, so all I have is my cinnamon graham crackers.
Cinnamon.
Gareth doesn't know what graham crackers are.
You don't know?
Oh, don't start that again. I don't know now.
Did you,
You
know?
know, he's never had a s'more, Kim.
What?
Yeah. Didn't even know what I...
You don't have graham crackers over the pond? I mean, that's like one of the best cookie inventions ever is the s'more.
I agree.
Well, I don't want to get too much into this, but I'm very happy that we have the biscuits we have over here. Just saying.
Well, that's fine. You can be happy with that, but without having a s'more. Now, Dave, how do you make your s'mores? Do you put a Reese's peanut butter cup in there?
I've never even thought of putting a Reese's
Oh my
peanut
gosh!
butter cup in
You guys
there,
are
and
amateurs.
you just blew my mind.
No, you are total amateurs. You do the graham cracker, and if you're a professional, you get the chocolate graham cracker, and then you get the marshmallow, but you put a Reese's peanut butter cup in there instead of plain chocolate.
Oh,
It's fantastic.
We always just use Hershey's, but I'm totally going to try that because I love peanut butter Reese's peanut butter cups.
See, the fact you're having Hershey's chocolate is horrendous in itself.
What?
Yeah,
we don't have his fine
Hershey's
fancy chocolates.
Fancy chocolates. So Garrett has the fancy stuff over there. He has to have some Belgian chocolate. It's
right.
No, British chocolate is good. Cadbury's is good. I'd much prefer Cadbury's to Belgian chocolate.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff too.
It's still better than Hershey's. Now last time this came up, I did say to my son who's had a s'more, I said, Dave is going on about s'mores. He said, Dad, you'd hate it. I was like, all right.
See, I don't know why
I'd feel sick if it was so sickly.
I don't know why he says that though. I mean, it wouldn't be good for you, obviously, but health wise. But you love sugar, despite that.
Well, yeah, but not to like. There's like there's an American level that goes beyond common sense, isn't there?
Well, we're definitely going to make s'mores when you come over because you'll have to.
You got to at least try it.
Okay.
Hi, Elaine. Kim, you ever have there's always a major cooking segment of this show.
Okay.
You ever have do you ever do graham cracker cereal?
Of course.
Okay. All right.
Of course. My favorite thing, my favorite thing, we're talking about cookies, but graham cracker cereal is delicious, but putting graham crackers in milk and letting them get smushy.
Yeah.
But doing the same thing with Oreos, like putting Oreos just in a bowl and pouring milk over them and just letting it soak up the milk.
Yeah. Oh, I've done that too. Yeah, you can each Oreo, you can get 4 pieces out of an Oreo. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, these are high calorie cereals we're discussing right here. So
exactly.
But we actually my daughter just picked up the Halloween Oreos. They got the orange cream on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You had those?
My favorite is the mint. Oh, actually, and the golden Oreos are really good.
Oh, I don't like those.
What? They're delicious.
Yeah.
I like those at the mint. I like the mint ones too. I don't know if that's just Christmas or whatever, but those are good.
Yeah. The peppermint ones. Yeah. Those are delicious. Those are delicious. Yeah. Do you have any of those over there, Garrett?
What was that? Sorry,
like the Halloween Oreos and the peppermint. Oh, I guess we should start with, do you have Oreos?
Yeah, we have Oreos. It's like Oreos are really popular over here. And the biscuits I was going to refer to, I was going to refer back to Oreos when talking about these.
Ah.
But I can just say that I told you that I bought graham crackers in New York, and I've been eating them on the show. I've been eating graham crackers on the show.
Oh, I don't remember you eating them on the show, but I believe you.
But anyway, I've been eating them. They're I think you're supposed to put stuff on them, aren't you? They're all right.
Yeah, well, you can just dunk. I mean, they're great for coffee or for you for tea dunking, but they're great for coffee dunking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to be careful though, because they break apart really a lot quicker than an Oreo.
Oh yeah, no. If you're British, you're an expert dunker on.
Yeah. There's definitely a technique to it. Yeah. Well, we should have a tutorial. Graham dunking,
Yeah.
biscuit dunking.
These ones I was going to talk about in a minute. They're like a 2-second job.
Yeah.
They're very melty. These ones, ginger nuts, which is my alternative for tonight, they're more like a 4-second dunker.
Yeah.
So
Depending on what you want to do, because sometimes you dunk a biscuit and you want it to be just like liquefied, and sometimes you just want it a little bit softer.
That's true.
You can change how you dunk it according to what you want
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing with cereal. I don't like soggy cereal, so you got to have the right ratio of cereal to milk, and you have to eat it within a certain time.
Yeah.
There's a whole technique.
Yeah, gotta eat it quickly. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
science.
You know what I hate? Like sometimes I don't eat a ton of cereal, but I've been eating I've been in a cereal phase again. And I always say it's like right when you pour a bowl of cereal, then the dogs have to go out. Then they ring the bell, and it's like, I just put the milk in. Now I'm gonna be outside for 5 minutes. And,
I don't eat a lot of cereal, but there was a time, it was years ago, where I wanted to eat healthier, and I like cereal, so I thought I'm gonna get some sort of bran cereal.
Yeah.
So I bought Crackle and Oat bran, and it's these little O's, and I'll try this. It's oat bran. It's probably delicious. Blah. But I tried it, and it was really good, and I kept eating this stuff for weeks, and I said, why is this so delicious? This is supposed to be like bran cereal. And then it dawned on me, just look at the label. I looked on the nutrition label. It was friggin' filled and covered with sugar.
Yeah.
No wonder I loved it, and it was so delicious. Nope,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw that one out. You gotta read cereal boxes, people.
Yeah, they can make them sure sound healthy.
Oh, it was gross, the amount of sugar.
So that's where William went to just came back from vacation. I guess he was in the Netherlands.
Yeah, he went to the Netherlands. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Didn't bring enough treats back though. Okay. Graham cracker cereal over ice? Over ice cream?
Now, Dave, I've watched. I don't get to watch everybody's every single video, but
Yeah.
Don't give me details. But are you in my part of the country? I'm in New England.
Yeah, I'm in Connecticut.
Okay, because you went to a few bookstores or book sales that I'm like, hey, that's really close to me. Why don't I go there?
Oh.
Meet up.
Should I mention them, or do you not want me to get that specific?
Well, yeah, I didn't know if you felt comfortable doing that, but
Well, I'm totally comfortable, but
okay.
I know.
Yeah, I'm in New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
I think you should meet up in April.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And I went to Connecticut a couple of weeks ago for work. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, whereabouts?
It was in Glastonbury.
That's not that close to me, but
yeah.
Yeah, well, if you do that again, let me know. We'll definitely meet up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you maybe New Hampshire. So that was the time that I did. I did do a video of a couple bookstores up there. Is that the one you're talking about?
Well, you went to the Brattle, right?
I did go to the Brattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get there much?
No, I live right on the southern end of New Hampshire, so Boston is a little over an hour for me. And I am dying to go to the Brattle. I have not ever been there.
Yeah. So you know what happened? My daughter went to school. She went to Emerson, one of my older daughters.
Yeah.
So it was literally just a few blocks from the Brattle. And I did not know about the Brattle. Like I hadn't watched Steve Donahue's channel yet.
Yeah.
I mean, and so I didn't know about the Brattle until she was graduating.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was literally like for her graduation.
Yeah.
That was the first time that I went up there. And the plan was to go up early so that I could look around the Brattle.
Yeah.
And we had our dog babysitter call us. She had COVID the night before. This was a few years ago. So we were scrambling at the last minute to find coverage for the dogs. And needless to say, I only got like 30 minutes in the Brattle. By the time
that's not enough time.
I definitely have to go back. But
yeah,
the Brattle was cool. My new favorite one is we're closer to where my younger daughter goes to school, and that's what's that one called? It's Gray Matter Books.
Okay.
You
had that on your channel too, right?
Yeah, a few times. That's Hadley. That's Hadley, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I went to school at UMass for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where my. I don't know. It shouldn't be saying, but I had my UMass shirt on the other day for one of our things. So that's where my younger one goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's it's right there. So have you been to that Gray Matter books or no?
No, that was the first time I heard of it.
Oh, okay. I wonder if it was around back then.
I don't remember because when I was at UMass, the kind of the downtown area, it's a small town, so it's like not like a city by any means, but it was just lined with bookshops, and it was my favorite place ever. So on a Saturday, I would just walk up and down the main street and I would hit maybe 8 bookstores, and they were all, used books and a combination of things, but I don't think it's the same anymore. I used to love it, and I did not hear about Gray Matter books, but I would love to visit.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could take Gareth up there, but maybe if we're gonna make some. I don't know how much time he wants to spend at bookstores, but Gray Matter is like
every day.
It's like every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, we could definitely do that. I thought you'd want to do other things while you're here, but Gray Matter is 2 hours from here, so I don't know if you would want. I mean, I'd do it, but there's someplace else, an hour from me, Gareth, that we're definitely going, and it's going to take. It's going to be. You're going to be there. It's only an hour from here, but it's going to be a full day thing, and you'll like it.
I should probably do this on a Vox chat. But is there any open mic evenings around your area? I could do a slot. Could borrow a guitar.
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Gareth, are you going in April?
Yeah.
All right, I got to meet you guys. You got to keep me posted, so I'll drive down there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's not that far.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Dave's now thinking, oh shit, if I get an open mic thing, I have to listen to him.
I mean, it's not something I normally look for, so I'll have to start paying attention,
Yeah. Get you into live music.
Yeah. Or at least we can get him to karaoke or something.
Yeah.
Turn around.
So Greg is here. He thinks s'mores are the greatest treat ever invented.
Yep.
Everyone should try them. Kate Bush.
No.
Kate Bush said it.
He knows I love Kate Bush. He's taking the piss. Then Kate Bush would be having sauce.
William,
I love that.
the crumbs.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's genius.
Into my coffee.
That is genius.
That is genius.
Biscuit sleeves. You've got weird t-shirts, haven't you? Edible shirts.
Wow. That's a good idea.
Is that your daughter playing?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, she's so annoying. She's always in the background. She's annoying as hell.
Oh. Well, tell her she can come on camera and say hi if she wants.
Yeah. Or just sing Kate Bush to us.
Oh, she likes Kate Bush.
I very much like Kate Bush.
Now, Kate Bush, she sang that song. She has a song called Wuthering Heights, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Have you guys seen the all the hullabaloo about the new Wuthering Heights adaptation?
I think so, but I've forgotten what it is. What's that? What have they done?
Adaptation coming out on Valentine's Day, and Margot Robbie is playing Catherine, and Jacob Elordi is playing Heathcliff.
And it's a romance.
They're calling it a romance.
Oh,
and these actors who are playing these characters are probably at least 15 years too old to play these characters. And the director is a woman actor who was on the series Call the Midwife, which I loved. But she made this movie into some sort of period drama / romance / just something that it looks totally awful to me. But I have to see it because Wuthering Heights is one of my all-time favorite classic books. And I'm going to go see it even if I have to hate watch it. So I have to negatively review it.
Did you talk about this on your channel already?
I don't know if I have, probably.
Yeah, I think I might have heard you talk about this already.
Yeah.
You've only got a trailer so far, isn't it? So it's
The
just what you
same
got
thing
from the trailer.
happened with Jane Austen's Persuasion, because Dakota Johnson did an adaptation of that a couple years ago. That was a disgrace. So I'm assuming this one is going to be the same thing. So Kate Bush just reminded me of Wuthering Heights.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a very famous song. She got #1 with that when she was 18.
Cinnamon Checks with chocolate almond milk. That is interesting.
I haven't seen Cinnamon Checks. Are we? Sorry.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Checks are really good.
Did our thing go? Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm just making sure our thing actually went.
We could go off on all kinds of tangents on cereal.
Well, what's your favorite cereal?
Oh, good God. Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles?
Well,
really?
Obviously the crackling oat bran covered in sugar, but Fruity Pebbles. And over here, Gareth, we have like Fruity Pebbles is the brand name, but you can also get the generic Fruity Pebbles, and it comes in this massive bag, and it's like a lot cheaper than the brand name Fruity Pebbles. So you get the generic in this bag. The minute you open the bag, there's no possible good way to store this stuff. So you have to try to really open the bag so you can still seal it up, and then that's the best stuff ever is the generic Fruity Pebbles.
Okay. Cool.
It's the worst thing you can ever eat for your body and your teeth.
Okay.
It's going to rot your brain, all of that stuff.
I get the impression that's all of American cereal.
We got a few healthy ones. Yeah, my big one is Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
What about you, Garrett?
There's like I've now got into the habit, really for health reasons, of having like muesli kind of alpen thing. But I really love Crunch Nut cornflakes. If any Brits are watching, Crunch Nut cornflakes are really nice, and apricot wheats. So there's a particular one done by Tesco's that's really nice. It's like it's really strong apricot flavor. I like apricots.
Ew.
So yeah.
I don't think we have that here.
No.
Sounds like it doesn't have enough sugar.
No, exactly. Yeah, American cereal is it's covered in sugar. It's disgusting. Delicious, but disgusting.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to eat it.
Yeah.
Elaine is wondering about.
I probably wouldn't like it. It'd probably be too sweet, really.
Exactly.
I have got a sweet tooth, but I think you guys go a little bit crazy on that side of it.
Yeah, we do. And I try. I have a big talk, but I try to eat as little of that stuff as possible. So.
How's your hair? That's a quote from my book. Because Dave hasn't read my book yet, and Kim, you haven't got my book yet, so you can't help it. But how's your hair is the big hit from Brownie Up Gang. That's why she's asking. How's your hair? How's your hair?
I'm currently reading Artificial Wisdom by
AI politician.
It's about an AI politician.
AI politician.
That sounds interesting.
Maybe that explains Trump. Oh, yeah, I did say it out loud.
Oh, you can say whatever you want on that front.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down.
That's really interesting. AI politician.
Artificial.
Interesting.
The way AI works, it regurgitates everything that's online. That'd be an interesting experiment.
Yeah.
I mean,
what was it? There was they had to cancel this AI thing that was on Twitter because it was regurgitating some fascist stuff. This was a few years back. I can't remember what it was. This is like half an anecdote, but it's kind of relevant to the fact that it's a bit dangerous if what it'll get from the way it gets information. It'll probably be really dodgy. From this experiment they did. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into that one. Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms were my favorite as a kid.
No, I think those little marshmallows are gross.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. It's a texture thing. It was that and Captain Crunch. That stuff you would shred the roof of your mouth when you were a kid, but it's like you couldn't stay away from it. And it was. I don't know if that's probably the most sugary American cereal ever. It's just awful.
I just think
Captain Crunch is pretty good.
I tried Lucky Charms once because we got American shops here. And it's just disgusting. I thought.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's horrible.
I've
got a sweet tooth, but I don't just open a bag of sugar and just do that. Do you know
It's true. It's true. It's in everything.
Well, do you put sugar in your tea, Gareth?
Yeah, one spoon.
Because you drink a lot of tea throughout the day, right?
I do drink a lot of tea. And when I came out of hospital, once I got the big diabetes thing, my wife, I wasn't able to move and stuff because of COVID, and she was making tea for me. And she gave me after about 3 cups of tea. I said, "What's the why's the tea so weird? What's going on?" And she was like, "Well, I'm not putting sugar in it." So no, you can't do that. You can't do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
I'll have less tea. So the idea was I'll have less tea rather than not have sugar in it. And it didn't really work very well. I'm still on probably on about 12 or 14 a day, probably still. But yeah, you know, I try in other ways to curb my sugar. I could have my tea.
A lot of tea.
Yeah.
It's a lot of tea. You'll see how much tea. I'm bringing tea bags with me when I stay with you, and you'll see how much tea I have.
Wow. You don't have to bring tea unless you don't like our tea.
I'll be like, "Oh, Dave, can I put the kettle on again?" You'll be like, "Oh shit, I haven't told him yet. I haven't got a kettle."
I have a nice kettle. It's always on the stove. Yeah.
Oh, it's on the stove.
Nice steel kettle that never leaves the stove.
Got an electric kettle.
No.
Plug it in.
No, Americans don't. That's funny, Gareth, because Americans don't use electric kettles very much. We have a kettle we keep on the stove.
That's really weird. That'll take ages.
That's the proper way to boil water.
It doesn't take that long. How impatient are you?
That's the way cowboys did it in the 1850s. Yeah, but it's not necessarily how you do it now.
I didn't even realize there were such things as electric kettles, and I bought one a couple of years ago, and it has a neon blue light at the bottom of it. And the minute I plugged it in for the first time, I turned off all the lights in the kitchen specifically to see the blue light come on when it's
Kim, electricity is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, it's very exciting.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, Dave's Amish, so we're gonna have those issues.
Yeah.
Here.
I'll go in with my Walkman and go, "Take that off." You can't set foot in my house with that on.
So the British tea, this is totally random, but the British tea just made me think of like the little British restaurant shop that, you know, I now know about. That's like right here in town. Yeah. When you're here, are you gonna
me every time you pass it?
Are you gonna want to go to that or no?
Well, if you keep feeding me sugar, I'll have to get some proper food. Go, eat this, eat it. Oh my god! And I run out to the English place and buy some food.
You're gonna keep feeding him s'mores and make him go into the British shop.
You're gonna end up killing him while he's here.
I know.
Yeah, I stayed with my mate. Yeah, I went into a diabetic coma, but it's a holiday.
Oh, let's not do that. Don't do that, Dave. That would be mean.
See if you can make some food without sugar in it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I actually don't.
Make some bacon without putting syrup on it. That'll kill you, wouldn't it?
Wait a minute. Bacon with syrup on it?
That was what I had when I went to New Orleans. They did all sorts of weird shit over there.
Oh.
I mean, I have syrup on bacon accidentally, but I don't put it on purpose.
There was this thing, Kim. There was this thing they called a biscuit, and it was like a scone.
Yeah.
But without any taste.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Yeah,
they call it biscuit. Delicious.
Yeah. This is a biscuit.
No, see, okay.
I blamed it on New Orleans. I was assuming that all Americans would be like that. I thought it was
the southern biscuit is delicious. You have to get it really hot, and you just put a bunch of butter on it, and it's flaky and delicious.
You know what he really loved? You know what he really loved, Kim, was the grits.
Ew.
Yeah, that was taste. That was so much taste. It was beautiful. Oh, so much taste.
Oh god, no, so disgusting.
Yeah. It's a toy. Hopefully, won't need it for work. Yeah. I'm being asked to use it at work, and nobody likes using it. It's stupid. We have to keep using AI.
Yeah.
I'm using it every single day at work.
You're using it now, aren't you, for this show?
I'm using. Yeah, this is not really me. This is my avatar. I'm eating dinner in the kitchen right now.
Yeah. All of your replies have been from been like a mix of all the replies you've had in different shows.
That's right.
That the AI has reproduced.
That's right. That's why I'm so articulate tonight.
I knew there was a reason.
Sugar smacks.
Yeah. I don't use AI at work all the time or every day yet. I work for a big giant government/military contracting company, That's
Oh.
all I can say. But we have an AI system, but it's so heavily locked down so that you can't go on and get certain information that it's not, it's in the company, but we rarely use it. It's available. So I don't really have an application to use it for, so I actually like that.
Yeah.
AI is really bothering me. It's like it's going to take over everything. And that's been bothering me. I don't want to think about that.
No,
It sure
two
is.
generations to come, you wonder what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
You know, what the creative industry is going to be like.
Yep.
In like 50 years.
Yeah.
Terrible.
No, I mean, in 5 years, our economy is going to be fundamentally changed because of AI, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the speed, the acceleration is just phenomenal. And I think I just think I have this constant, in my own office, I have this constant battle, you know what I mean? And I'm more on the side of like, you've got to adapt. It's here,
Right.
you've got to adapt, or else you got to learn how to use it to your benefit, or you're going to be left behind.
Yeah.
You know, but
one of the things that bothers me the most about it when it's first was all over the media and everything was what is it going to do to creativity? Because people are using it to write term papers and do homework assignments and write books. What's going to happen in the future? Are people going to actually write a book themselves anymore? Are they going to use AI to generate, their edits or their sentence structures, or are they going to use it to come up with things that they would have creatively come up with themselves? That's what I keep wondering now. What's going to happen with that?
Yeah.
No, you're right. That's what we've said as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary. And it's
But
because there's loads of people wandering around saying they've got to either get with it or get left behind.
Well, there are areas, right? Like with everything, there are areas where it's difficult, right? It's what do you do? And this is one of them, the arts. I mean, what do you do about that?
Yeah.
Right. It's encroaching too much on the arts, and that, I mean, there's issues, there's problems with that. But I mean, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about if you're an author, have it start writing your books. That's not what I'm saying. But but I mean, in like I said, in my work, I'm a lawyer, and in my work, I'm using it every day at this time, mostly unsophisticated fashion, just like asking it questions, like I'll ask it legal questions or ask it for authorities and stuff like that. Still hallucinates a lot, and I need to double check everything. I need to do quality control, but doing quality control is it saves me a lot of time, and it also produces a better product, even though I need to spend time on quality control,
Yeah.
But I have more recently started having it do more substantive things, like doing it more substantive analyses and, things like that. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a tough issue, but I mean, it's here.
It's here to stay.
More importantly, Sugar Smacks.
Exactly.
Who likes Sugar Smacks?
Sugar Smacks are there to stay.
I never really liked Sugar Smacks, Heidi. I'm sorry. That's the one with the frog, Gareth. You have those over there?
Sugar Smacks?
Yeah.
Probably only in the American stores. We don't have them in general shops.
No.
Sugar Smacks.
Yeah. That's the one with the little frog guy. Oh, Frosted Flakes. That's another favorite of mine. So bad for you, but I love Frosted Flakes.
Well, Frosted Flakes is like Frosties, probably.
Maybe. Does yours have a tiger? Do Frosties have a tiger?
Yeah.
Frosted
Flakes.
They're great. That tiger?
Yeah. We had that on our adverts as well. Well, Crunchy Nut Cornflakes, which I said was my favorite, is like Frosties but with nuts in it as well.
Yeah.
What's that one called?
Crunchy Nut Cornflakes.
Oh, Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. Yeah, but cornflakes, the flakes themselves don't have sugar on them, right?
Yeah, the Crunchy Nut Cornflakes do, and Frosties.
They don't have sugar on them, but they're full of carbs anyway.
Yeah.
The ones just called cornflakes, they've got less sugar on them.
Yeah.
Because Frosties is like a more sugary version of cornflakes.
Yeah, they're sugar-coated flakes.
Yeah.
Margaret is back from the post office. Thanks for the update, awesome. Margaret. Pat bought an electric kettle.
There she goes. See, Pat got the electric kettle.
Saw the light. She thought, what the hell was I doing without one?
Exactly.
We have one of those at the office, It's probably the same one that Kim has because it's got a little blue light on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, it is convenient. It does it a little quicker and stuff, but I just feel like it's not the right way to boil water. You know? I don't know.
Gotta do it the 1950s way. Boil it in the kettle.
Right?
Clara.
I didn't think my volume was on. I'm sorry.
Oh. You're gonna have to get on camera any minute now.
For tea and coffee, Gareth, you would be bouncing off the walls. Yeah. Yeah. More caffeine and more sugar. That's probably half of my daily intake. I actually don't eat a lot of sugar. Like we have biscuits on here. I eat like the 2, and then I have my family eat the rest of it. I don't realize. Probably half my daily sugar
The whole
intake
thing
is
is a charade,
coffee.
isn't it? We're just completely frauds. We're just frauds. We don't eat the biscuits.
I mean, I like them. Don't get me wrong. I'm just, you don't get this figure, eating a lot of cookies, Gareth. Oh boy! All right, how long will you be here, Gareth?
Well, we'll be for a couple of hours, won't we? At least.
No.
Oh,
you know what she means, right? Okay, he knows.
Probably a week.
Pat, you should meet us.
Yeah.
She's not that far.
No, she could do it.
I've got it's a 2-week Easter break, and the second week has got 2 family birthdays in it. So I need to try not to book a holiday on my wife or my son's birthday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which I did do this year.
No.
It's just a bit dramatic. It all went a bit,
Oh, yeah.
all went a bit tits up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first week should be fine. So yeah, I think we break up on something like the 29th of March or something.
Oh, so you're thinking first week of April? Okay.
Yeah.
Pat, I
plan.
double dog dare you to come.
Yeah. Maybe you can carpool. I don't know how close they are. I don't
No, we're not close.
No, not you. I was going to say maybe she could carpool with. I don't know how close they are, but with if she's close to MJ at all.
Oh, okay.
Because MJ's got to get up here too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to all have a go for a meal, all of us, at the same time.
Yeah.
This is going to be the This will be the BookTube party house for anybody that wants to make the trip. Just a week long a BookTube party, and we can go.
No live videos. We'll have to edit everything before we post.
Yeah, and I'll show you everyone how to make a cup of tea.
There you go.
We had a we told you I told you in the chat, Gareth. We had another BookTube meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. So we saw Chaz from the Bookish Chaz and his partner Kara and Chris from Chris Reviews.
Yeah, Chris Reviews. Yeah.
So that was really cool. We had lunch and we went to the Strand, and that was a great time. That was really good. It was Chaz's birthday, or yesterday actually was his birthday. Not when he was here this weekend, but so that was kind of his birthday, his birthday trip, and that was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah. So Joe and I were talking, Gareth, that we met up beforehand again, and we were talking that we're going to be like the New York duo. So for anybody that wants to come visit New York, they just reach out to me and Joe, and we arrange a BookTube meetup, and we'll be the New York guys.
Did you go to the Irish restaurant again?
Did what?
Did you go to the Irish restaurant again, or did you go to another?
No. We went to this place called Italy. It's right by the. I don't know if you saw it, but there was this.
Is it in Little Italy?
Interestingly, the night before we went, I was watching maybe episode 17, the raft episode of Lost.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we're rewatching Lost at the minute, Kim.
We're doing a Lost watch along. Wait, no.
Really
okay, we're going to have to talk about Lost in 1 second, Kim.
Go ahead. I've never watched it. You won't spoil anything.
Okay, we're coming back to this, but let me finish the story. Yeah, so I was watching that episode, and Michael is telling Walt.
He's telling him
Greatest show ever, Kim. So Mike is telling Walt that when they get home, he wants to take him. He's going to take him to New York and show him.
Yeah.
And he wants to take him to the Flatiron building.
Yeah.
Right. Remember that? Yeah, Flatiron.
Yeah.
And he tells him, he's like, it's like the oldest skyscraper in New York. It's 1902 or something. I'm like, is that true? I didn't know that. But that's actually where we were meeting the next day. We met at the Flatiron building, and that's where Eda Lee was. It was like it's like right next to it. Very cool building.
That's
it's like
cool.
a corner, and it's
yeah,
that's cool.
Now you said Lost was the greatest show ever. I don't know, but
you don't know because you haven't watched it, Kim. How if you not watched it?
No, Game of Thrones. Anyone for Game of Thrones?
I mean, we like
Game
Game
of
of
Thrones.
Thrones.
Is great. Yeah, I love Game of Thrones.
Okay, I watched that. I've watched it all the way through, probably 3 times. I think I didn't watch it live as it was on. I waited until I could stream the entire series. And I think the first time I watched the series, I watched the entire thing in 2 weeks. I got very little sleep, but absolutely love that show. And then, oh gosh, what was the other one? I watched Yellowstone.
All right.
Do you know what that one is, Gareth? Do you watch?
Yeah. That's over here. Yeah, I've seen bits of it. Yeah.
I really like that series. Everybody is felony murderers, but you somehow root for them. I don't know how that happens. And then
you don't know how that happens, Kim?
When you root for
you don't see that. You don't see that happening anywhere.
Well, I don't, but yes, I see it.
You don't see felony criminals and half of a nation rooting for them.
I absolutely see it. It's disgusting, but I know. Yeah.
Did you watch Better Call Saul?
Watch what?
Better Call Saul.
No, I started watching Breaking Bad, but I watched probably 6 episodes, and I just wasn't getting into it.
Yeah, I think it's better than Breaking Bad, actually.
Yeah.
Controversially, yeah.
Wait, you watched 6 episodes of Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul?
Breaking Bad.
You only watched 6 episodes of Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I wasn't getting into it.
Wow.
Yeah. But I loved Longmire too. Longmire is it's almost like a Yellowstone, but nicer. They're not all murderers and felons and psychopaths. But it's like a Wyoming sheriff kind of a cop show. That was really good too.
So the fact that you have made time to watch Game of Thrones 3 times and not lost once is a true tragedy, Kim. And I don't know if you've heard, but there are some people on BookTube now that are doing a Lost watch along.
Yeah.
Okay. And those people are only halfway through the first season.
Yeah.
So there's totally time to catch up for anybody that wants to experience the greatest show on the planet.
I don't know.
And chat along and the commentary and stuff like that. Yeah. So
at this point, as of tonight, I have to watch The Golden Bachelor because he's down to 2 women.
Kim.
Don't judge me. Do not judge me. I got sucked in. I got sucked into this stupid show, and I can't pull myself back out. It's gross, but I'm watching it. Yeah. I gotta watch it again.
No, my wife watches that all those kind of things, and she's obsessed with cop shows. Actually, every single kind of cop series, Ali will watch it. And we were just on holiday, weren't we? We turned the TV on, and there was Prime Video on it. And she was like, find me one of those shows. So I found a new one called On Call, I think it was called. They're really short episodes. It was quite interesting. It was quite good. Yeah. And we watched the whole season while we were there because she could watch it so quickly. But we started watching this other one, which was based on James Patterson novels called Cross. Started watching that.
Oh, yeah, Alex Cross.
She loves all that. She absolutely loves it. Law and Order, all that.
Oh, Law and Order, yeah.
Yeah, she loves Law and Order. And there was one that had a really weird tint to the camera stuff, and James Spader was this big guy in it. What was that called? 24? She loved that. It wasn't 24. No, it was like an older James Spader. He's kind of recent.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what. I don't remember the title, but I know the one you're talking about.
She binged that like mad. She absolutely loved it. It's like a real pale tinge on the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like weird Yeah, but she loved that. She loves that sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
and she does like things like 90 Day Fiance and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Golden
I would never
Bachelor is
take-
kind of that guilty pleasure. I'm embarrassed to admit it. I watch it with the curtains drawn, but I'm still watching it.
She watches Love Island and Big Brother. And all
Oh
that.
yeah.
I don't watch any of it. When she used to watch stuff down in, she'd watch the Real Housewife stuff.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I watched a few of those.
Why do you want to watch 6 women that haven't shouting at each other? Why do you want to watch that? She goes,
I
it's
know.
interesting. It's not interesting. It's just 6 women shouting at each other.
It's
But,
true.
yeah. Have you ever seen any Real Housewives stuff, Dave?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that, but it's the same thing when they around here they'll watch. So I'm in the house. It's me and 4 women, and if you count the dogs, 6 women in this house. So they'll watch, like, sometimes they'll watch the Kardashians, or they'll watch Dance Moms, which is all that. It's all drama with women, you know.
Yeah.
And
reality shows.
and I like, if I'll like walk in there watching, I'll like turn around and walk out, because I know that if I stay in there for 1 minute, I'm done. And I'm gonna have to watch the rest of it. It just sucks you in. And I hate it.
You can't walk away. It's like you can't pull your eyes away.
Yeah, I wish I could remember. There was one I got sucked into that I can't remember what it was. They were married but not really married, and they had to go through these weeks of being together to decide whether they were going to stay married, but they weren't officially married. But if they'd have stayed married, then they were officially married. It was really weird, and I didn't watch it. And I was apt to be in the room, and then like 20 minutes later, I'm going, so what did he do? Why was that a thing? You know, and she'd go, oh well, last week he was speaking to another woman. It's like, oh okay, all right. And then I've been watching it. So what's up with that one? Why is she angry about him about that? And then and you just end up watching the whole
Married
bloody
at First
thing.
Sight or something?
Say again?
I think it's Married at First Sight.
Yeah, it might be Married at First Sight.
Yeah.
It might be. Yeah. Complete nonsense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same as when computers became a thing in homes, but AI is much cheaper.
Creepier.
Oh, creepier.
Creepier.
I mean, it is cheaper as well.
Yeah, it's cheaper as well.
You get it free.
Yeah.
With living your life.
Yeah.
I was excited when I got my first computer, but AI is freaking me out.
Yeah. I will not use.
I mean, one good AI thing. There's in this we got like loads of we've got a great bus system in Portsmouth, right, and in the UK in general, I'd say probably.
Yeah.
But on all the bus stops, it tells you exactly where the bus is, when it's coming, how many minutes, like on every single bus stop now, and that's really good. And that's AI.
Yeah. Good application for it.
Yeah, I'm happy with that one. I just don't want my bus stops writing a book.
Pushing on YouTube's channel. Yeah, well, Olive's channel is AI.
Yeah.
Whose
it's better
channel?
than your channel, Dave.
Olive's got her own like ambient music channel.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So the music is not. The music is from, it's like from YouTube. It's real artists, but just the little video pieces.
Yeah.
Is AI.
Yeah.
Let's both turn off our phones for extended periods to check ourselves. Yep.
Yeah.
No Alexa in my
Oh,
house.
Alexa
no Apple
freaks
TV,
me out too.
but we can chat more on the 7th, Dave. Okay, we're gonna have an AI discussion. I'm down.
You're gonna be a guest on Elaine's show, or
Yeah, I'm taking a half day specifically for Elaine's show.
Nice.
I know so many people with Alexa in their houses, and it's like that's one thing I've just dug in my heels. I won't get an Alexa in my house.
Hey Kim.
I don't want to do it.
Hey Kim.
What?
Give an Alexa command really loud right now, and you'll see Gareth freak out in his room. Tell Alexa to do something. Say it loud.
Did I? Alexa, turn off the lights.
That didn't work.
No.
I got headphones on anyway.
Oh, that's why.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
Why do witches wear name tags?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I didn't hear what it was though.
Oh, why do witches wear name tags? To tell which is which.
I know, Matt. That's like a
That's
dad
pretty
joke.
funny, actually.
Yeah.
Alexa
Yeah,
telling dad
I
jokes.
don't think Alexa is a dad. Alexa, are you a dad?
No, but I'm fond of children. They are so curious about the world and always ask such great questions.
Okay, so I said, are you a dad? She said, no, but I'm very fond of children because they are very curious about the world and ask interesting questions. Alexa, thank you very much.
Anytime.
She's my mate.
No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Frosted Flakes make my teeth hurt. Yeah, they do have a lot of sugar. Funny, Dave thinks we're going to have an economy in 5
No.
years.
Oh,
That's fair enough.
I don't want to
Fair
think about
enough.
it.
Anyone here understand why AI has such a dangerously big carbon footprint?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
to do with the
you
what's needed to generate it.
The
you need
power
a
needed.
ton of servers for the ton of power for the servers and a ton of power to cool the servers.
Yeah.
There's like so much electricity just to forget about running them. There's so much electricity just to keep them cool.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yep.
It's not just about kettles, is it?
It's not just about
No.
kettles. Why it uses some now? See, I bet if there was an AI controlled kettle, then you'd be all on board. wouldn't you?
I'm sure Alexa can say to turn the kettle on. You should have her time so that she turns it on the same time every day.
I don't think you can. Alexa, turn up 4. Alexa, can you put my kettle on?
Did you mean TV?
No.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named my kettle.
See, Margaret and
Yeah.
I are on the same wavelength here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BookTube Jersey Shore edition.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's absolutely what we're gonna have.
That was the very first reality show I ever watched with my teenage daughter was Jersey Shore. Talk about embarrassing.
Yeah, that show was. I didn't watch too much of it, but I watched some episodes here and there. That was.
That was embarrassing.
Especially if you're originally from Jersey, like me.
Right. She and I still talk about it. She's like 34 now, but when she was, I don't know, an older teenager, I kid you not, we would literally pull the curtains, turn on the TV, and watch Jersey Shore. And she still says to me, she's like, "Mom, I can't believe we watched the Jersey Shore." But I have such good memories of just hanging out on the couch watching Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
You know, I watch shows like that, and then I have to go read like something highbrow, like some classic or something, to rewire my brain.
Yeah, and just to feel like you're sanitizing yourself.
Exactly.
Right?
Like I really am an intelligent person.
Oh, yeah, I had the same thought about a felony criminal predator getting gifts and royal treatment. Yeah. Ooh. Longmire is based on a book series. Is that
Yes.
right?
Yes, Margaret, I knew that. I think the author is Craig Johnson or Craig Johnston. Yeah, and I'm dying to start reading that series. I've watched Longmire like 3 or 4 times. I love it. And it's
Elaine loves it.
It's not like super murdery and violent and gory. There's some, shooting and people dying and stuff, but it's not like Game of Thrones type of level. So, and it's a really good story. I love it.
It's weird how the show. The more a show is hyped, the less likely I will watch.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I do the same thing.
Yeah, some people get put off by hype. I get that.
Yeah,
Is
I do that with books too. If it's super hyped, I usually I won't read it right away. But sometimes I get around to it.
Was Lost hyped too much for you?
Back in the day when it first came out.
You got to check it out. Watch one episode, Kim. I bet you'd be hooked.
I'll think about it. But I know how it ends. I know how the whole thing ends.
You do?
Do you?
Yeah.
It wouldn't make sense.
Oh.
If you didn't see the rest of it,
yeah.
it wouldn't make sense how it ends.
If I know how the whole thing ends, I don't want to go back and watch it from the beginning.
But see,
don't think. But Dave, do you know what I mean? If you watch,
Yeah.
if someone told you how it ends, it wouldn't make sense unless
Yeah,
you've seen the rest
like
of
the
it.
ending is so a lot of us don't. A lot of
ending
us
is
don't really
weird.
like the ending,
Right.
and it didn't really make a whole lot of sense. But
Yeah.
what I always say though about, and Gareth can confirm this, I've always said this, that Lost is a show that is about the journey,
Yeah.
not about the ending.
Yeah.
You know, which is why I'm watching it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now, just give one episode. That's all I'm asking. One episode.
I'll think about that.
I think you'd
I'll
be
think
hooked.
about it.
Dave,
So
you've
what
asked
do
it
you-
about 5 times, mate.
What do you guys think? What show
yeah,
series do you think had one of the best endings ever?
Squid Game.
I didn't watch that one.
That's not for everybody, but it had a perfect ending.
I've
Yeah.
only seen the first series. I mean, my favourite show of all time is Farscape, and that's got an amazing ending.
That does have a good ending.
Yeah,
It does.
And it wasn't a complete ending until the first ever Internet campaign to bring it back had those 2 mini films, TV movies finished the ending properly, but it was finished early first.
Battlestar, the better reboot one. There was an aspect of the ending that bothered me, but it was also was an ending.
Dave, I was gutted by the last episode. I was gutted.
Well, but gutted how? Gutted? Oh, you mean gutted in a good way?
No, I was gutted. They were like, what the hell? This has all been about God.
Yeah, well, so that was the one little piece that I didn't love, but it was an episode. I mean, I don't think I cried, but like, if I didn't, I almost cried. It was a very emotional ending.
It was such a grounded show, and then they just made it all, you know.
I mean, but it wasn't that specific. I know what you're saying, and I didn't really like that aspect either. But did you ever see Battlestar Galactica, Kim?
Just the old ones when I was a kid.
Oh, you need to watch
which
the new one.
I started rewatching recently, and actually they're better than you'd think they would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old ones.
Yeah, the old one was
Yeah.
like had a lot of balls to it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
So did you guys, I don't know if did you ever remember the Bob Newhart show?
I watched that sometimes. It was on the TV back in the 80s.
The one in the hotel.
70s. The original, when he was the psychiatrist.
Oh.
Do you remember that? And Suzanne Plachette was his wife, and he was a high-powered psychiatric doctor or something like that. But it was a sitcom. And then back in the 80s, they had a new, I don't know if it was called the Bob Newhart Show or if it's just called Newhart. And it was a sitcom, 30-minute. The very last show in the series, it's like this whole, I don't remember how long the series went, but the very last show in the series, it's him and his original wife, Suzanne Plachette, from the original Bob Newhart Show, waking up at night, and it was all a dream. And it was hilarious.
Yeah,
absolutely hilarious.
Did you consider it a good ending or no?
It was an awesome ending.
Oh.
It was so funny.
Yeah. That's good. Because bringing the original wife into it as well is brilliant.
Yeah.
Which was the
about
one?
Sitcoms though. Cheers had an amazing ending. Cheers.
Oh yeah, I love that show. Yeah.
Did you see do you remember the ending? Because they're like sitting around talking about the meaning of life, aren't they? Because he decides not to sell the bar, and
right.
It's just
That
brilliant.
was a great
Such
show.
a brilliant episode.
That was a great show.
I've got the box set.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that show too. I didn't remember the ending though.
Yeah.
There's a bit where Cliff goes on about comfortable shoes. He says that everyone's success in history is down to comfortable shoes. He randomly mentions a few people and goes, Socrates, comfortable shoes. And he just like goes on a few of it. And it's like, see? This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Huh.
But
Which Newhart was the one where they like had a hotel?
That was like they were in Vermont, and it was kind of like a little Vermont bed and breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah, is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that one. And one of the guys in that show was from, he was one of the guys in Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks when that show was first out.
Yeah.
He's the blonde guy. I don't remember his name, but he was in the new Newhart show.
Oh, okay.
It was cute. It was a funny show. And that was when they had Larry, Daryl, and my other brother Daryl, or something like that. Larry, Daryl, and Daryl.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Vaguely. Very vaguely.
This is Larry, Daryl, my other brother Daryl.
Yeah.
I was really young when it came on, so I don't remember a lot about it.
Yeah.
I just remember the kind of humor it was, but I don't
Yeah.
remember a lot about it.
Yeah.
Huh. What other shows do you think had the best ending, Kim?
I have a dark side, clearly from Game of Thrones, but I watched Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that show, and that last episode was like, what a finale. I couldn't have imagined something better. It was gruesome, but it was like, what an ending to that show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's supposed to be brilliant, that show.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
that yet.
I didn't see them all, but I saw a lot because that was my wife's favorite show.
Yeah, that was
Which would
show.
shock you if you knew my wife. Like you'd think that'd be the last show that she would love.
Really?
Well, I tell you what, those two shows I mentioned earlier, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, had amazing endings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because he wrote a film that was a follow on to Breaking Bad that he shouldn't have done because it's a weaker ending than the actual ending of the show.
Yeah.
So that was just really weird. It's like, well, you watch it going, okay, cool, another, because he's such a good writer. And then you thought, well, why did you do that? Because it was such a good ending before, and there's a beautiful ending to Better Call Saul. There's a really subdued ending when, like character based, because this really like that show's character based more than event based, But Breaking Bad was more about situation, and and it all gets a bit like you said, it's a very climactic ending, like Sons of Anarchy by the sound of it.
Yeah.
In Breaking Bad.
You know what I thought was a really great ending. We'll call it was the ending that the Picard show gave us to the next generation.
Yeah.
I love Jean-Luc Picard.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Oh, he could do no wrong in my book. Patrick Stewart, I'll watch him in anything.
Yeah, he's a nice guy as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love Picard, the series. I loved all of it anyway, but the third series was amazing.
Yeah.
The third season, that was like, I can't remember anyone doing a better, like, more comprehensive, wonderful, emotional love letter to the fans than that final season of Picard. It was like, like everything we didn't get from Next Generation, they gave it to us,
Yeah.
Like,
but I tell you what, one of the things that this not taking anything away from the third season of Picard, which is amazing. But one of the things that was quite unusual in Star Trek was DS9 took 9 episodes to end. They started ending DS9 9 episodes before the last episode because they'd have all these characters, like the war was ending and the characters were going in different directions. And that was really like, they really committed to making it a really good ending for all the different characters. And there were so many characters, So that was really impressive, I thought, that they did that.
Well, Jean-Luc Picard, Patrick Stewart, I love watching the Graham Norton show. And Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen are like best friends. And when they go on the Graham Norton show together, they are friggin' hilarious. And just watching Ian McKellen, who's Gandalf, and Patrick Stewart, who's Jean-Luc Picard, and then they were both in X-Men together. It's like the perfect comedic combination. I love it.
Yeah, no, they're very close. They've done lots of things together in the West End as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Graham Norton's very good at making his guests really relaxed.
Oh yeah, he's funny. I love watching his show.
Yeah, just sort of lets them talk, doesn't he? Yeah. No, there's some great moments in that show.
You can't do that in the U.S. That's why I think I love it so much.
Yeah, it's a bit more host led, isn't it?
Yeah.
In America, yeah.
Yeah.
I think over here they just sort of let them go for it.
Although I do love Stephen Colbert, so.
Yeah, I do as well.
Yeah.
No, I watch everything I can of him and a fair amount of Jimmy Kimmel as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Margaret's agreeing with William. Giving our precious water. Let's ask AI how to mitigate this damage.
He's not gonna answer because he wants the water.
You notice how Kim is talking?
I said he. I'm just gonna say they. They want the water.
What, William?
You never watch these things. You never watch The Walking Dead. Never watched The Wire.
Oh my god.
Oh, I heard The Wire was an awesome show too.
Yeah, I haven't watched The Wire, but I've heard it's good.
Yeah, I
The
haven't
Walking
seen it
Dead.
either.
I gave up on The Walking Dead when the Negan character was introduced because it just got too gruesome for me to watch. I couldn't do it.
That
Well,
happened to a lot of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they deliberately made a big deal out of that first entrance, and I think
Yeah.
it's a funny one because I was talking to people at work who had read the comics and the graphic novels or whatever as that was coming up, and they were going, "Oh my god, it's going to get like amazing because this character's going to be in it."
Yeah.
And it was just really weird because they were also complaining it wasn't gruesome enough, and then when it happened, they were like, "Oh, it's too much." And I think they didn't really get the difference between seeing it and reading it.
Exactly.
You know? But I love Walking Dead to death. I was saying to Dave, I'm going to do another video soon, which is about all the other spin-offs.
Yeah.
Because I've just finished watching the second Negan and Maggie series.
Yeah.
Which was better than the first series, but it's a funny ending. Talk about the endings. It was a bit of a lukewarm ending. And the Daryl one's amazing, and I really like the Rick and Michonne one, which some people didn't like, but the Daryl one's amazing. It's so brilliant.
Wait, is the Negan? I only watched the first season so far of the Negan Maggie
There's
one.
a second one.
Is it over already?
Yeah, the second one's done. It's better than the first one. I thought the first one, I couldn't get over the fact that Maggie was working with him. I just think the reason they were doing it didn't really make a lot of sense. By the time you get to the second one, it made a bit more sense. But I still thought, okay, mate, let's make something good out of it. And the story was it was just all right. It wasn't brilliant. Yeah. They made a really good. I thought they made a good story out of the Rick and Michonne thing, them trying to find each other. Yeah. And when they did find each other, there was this other thing going on. I thought that was good. But the Daryl stuff was in France. The first two series were in France, and this new series is in Spain. Apparently, he does a quick jump into the UK and meets Stephen Merchant apparently, and then he's in Spain, and the trailer just looks really cool. We've had a couple of episodes already, but the first two seasons of the Daryl and Carol one is really good. Oh, that's a spoiler. Carol's not in the first series.
The season.
The Daryl one, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a super crush on Daryl Dixon. So
yeah. When it was like really, really popular, you had people saying, "If they killed Daryl, I'm not watching it anymore."
Exactly. I said the same thing. If they did away with Daryl, I am done.
I mean, to be fair, I have a little bit of a crush on Daryl.
my favorite was Michonne. I definitely had a crush on Michonne, and they didn't kill her, but they obviously took her away for a while. I think she was busy doing Marvel stuff.
Yeah.
But, she had her own thing with Rick as well, so that was good.
Yeah,
but
well, I thought she was just a badass, so I loved her.
She was amazing. Yeah. I just thought everything she said was so intense.
Yeah.
Like, we've got to get into that room,
I know.
Brilliant. No, amazing. Again, see, it was just like Lost. It's about the characters. It's about the journey.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Negan, like the evolution of Negan, it's one of the best character evolutions that I've ever seen.
He's such a good actor as well.
Stephen Dean Morgan is great. I love him as an actor.
When he turned. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, go on.
No, I was just gonna say I'm not totally caught up with the Negan Maggie thing. I only saw the first season so far, so I've seen all 11 of the main one, and then I saw just the first season of that. And then, so I don't know where it is now, but he originally, he was such a hateable character, of course.
Yeah.
And it has now gotten to the point where I am, at least, and long before even this point, where he had become a much more likable character than Maggie was to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, they did this thing where they humbled him by having him in prison for ages, and then eventually kind of he's trying to become part of the community again. Nobody trusts him.
Yeah.
All that stuff's done really, really well. And then in this new thing, they're trying to recapture some of the old Negan. Yeah. Which kind of works and doesn't work, because you can also tell that he's never going to be that Negan again. Yeah. So it's like it's a bit of a. It's not the best thing to kind of string your series on if it's not really going to happen. But Maggie's a funny character because she was really likable at the beginning, and then I think she's just got a little bit. She's not irritating, but she's not massively likable, I'd say. But she was at the beginning when it was her and Glenn together was really lovely.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching. Was that the last show of that particular season when Negan has them all in a circle and does what he does to Glenn? It's like after that, And it wasn't even because of what he did to Glenn and that character story, because I could understand that. It was just the way it was portrayed. Like, I'm not into it anymore. But
Yeah.
then I
was
can go
gruesome.
on and watch Game of Thrones with no problem. It doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I know, but I totally
Yeah.
know what you're saying. I mean, that when he first showed up and they had them all lined up in the woods,
Yeah.
and that was, I mean, that was that episode was
Yeah.
one of the most intense hours of TV I've ever
Oh,
seen.
me too. Absolutely.
I mean, there was an episode like that in the final season of Game of Thrones too. It was one of the
Yeah.
most intense.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, part of I think it's a shame that I understand why a lot of people quit at that point, and I understand why they did. But I do think it's a shame because, you know, Negan's character, I think he's a character that went like really like full cycle. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't get to see his early times, but he was like a Shakespeare professor, right?
Yeah.
Originally, and you never get to see that part of his life.
Yeah.
You just hear about it. And then because of the things that happened, you know, he was hardened and he was turned into this horrible person. But then over all these coming seasons, as you start the evolution of his character is done so well, and the different things that he does in the process of his redemption, like the way that I don't want to spoil the whole show, but the way that he relates to and the things that he does for several different important children are, like, I think, a big part of illustrating his redemption.
Yeah.
And I still remember the episode where he gets to the point where Maggie still hates him because of what he did, of course. But he gets to the episode where he says to her, I'm totally paraphrasing, but it basically says to her, look, we have to, if we're going to move forward in any way, we have to talk. And he basically said, and this is my perspective. And he talks to her about, this is what you guys did to my friends. Before I did that. And when he gave us me, I was like, holy shit, that's right. I mean, he's got a perspective too, right? Like,
because when they were doing it, I remember when they were doing it, I was thinking, this is so wrong. What they're doing is so wrong.
Yeah.
But they were so paranoid at that point.
Yeah.
That they thought they were stopping something bad from happening, but it was incredibly inhuman and inhumane and like gruesome what they were doing. And you just think there's going to be repercussions, and obviously that was the introduction of Negan and the Saviors and stuff. But but that setup was just like, if you look back on what they did, they had no justification for what they did. Only their own fear and their own paranoia. That was the only thing that could justify what they did. Yeah. That was good writing. And but also, people who stopped watching at that point didn't see developments with Morgan, didn't see developments with Gabriel, with Ezekiel, you know, with Carol, loads of stuff happens with Carol. All these different people that have to, and all the people that have to deal with the Commonwealth, you know, the way that they all change to kind of, you know, either become willing participants or they try and rebel against it. You know, all that stuff is really, I think it's really done really well. And there's a really cool deaf character comes into it that gets really close with Daryl. You know, all that stuff is really good. So all that's, you know, all the later part of Walking Dead, loads of people didn't watch that because they'd say, oh, I stopped at season 6 or season 8 or season 4, you know. And some of the later stuff's brilliant, I think.
Yeah.
You know? But, you know.
Yeah.
I have to click off.
Well, thank you, Kim. You said that you might have to do that.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. It's been great to have you on.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, this has been great, Kim. Thank you so much for coming.
And I really do want to meet up with you guys. So
yeah. Let's coordinate.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. We got to get Pat there too.
Yeah. Book 2 party house.
Exactly.
All right, Kim. So if you're not already subbed to Kim, it's Kim at Middle of the Book March. And all right, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 All right, let's
catch up with comments.
Use this opportunity to catch up here. The only one of those I watched was The Wire. Ah, okay. Yeah, my wife. Was it my wife or a couple people have told me about it that they really liked it. You haven't seen it either, right? Gareth?
I haven't. No, I haven't. But
Yeah.
I've seen bits of it. I know what kind of show it is, and
Yeah.
yeah, it does look really good.
Supposedly it's great. Yeah. The battle for attention. Okay. All right. I know you went a long time without a biscuit. Hold on. The battle for attention and willpower. Seems like there's a point there.
The battle for attention.
You talking
and
about
willpower.
Walking Dead or our current
It's probably
United
way
States?
Yeah, probably Trump. But it's way. I think it's way before we started talking about that.
Appreciate it. Gonna be awesome. Yeah.
That's cool. You're going to be on Elaine's. You've already been on Elaine's stream, though, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back again.
What if AI made human avatar holograms?
Yeah, that's already happening, isn't it?
Hmm.
I mean, the ABBA thing is AI, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think William's talking about like 3-dimensional
Oh, right.
holograms.
Yeah,
In the room. Yeah. There was an AI kettle in the 1970s. that
Tea's made. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. You would press the button and it makes the tea. It kind of it goes across. It's like a mechanical thing. Yeah.
Pat never watched a single episode of the Jersey Shore. Yeah, that's not your kind of show, Pat.
You don't need to. You lived it.
You live that life, right, Pat? Then we'd be in Star Trek, William. That's right. Star Trek does have the real life, the real life holograms. I would love a hologram. Ask if I'd like my morning coffee now. That would be nice, wouldn't it, to have a little AI hologram in your house?
Little robot slave.
Little robot slave. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what happens then? Eventually, they rise up and then we become the slaves. Come on, people, read your science fiction books.
Dave, your pal Battlestar Galactica is a cop on Longmire.
Oh,
Yeah,
Benedict.
I know. She's
Nice.
also in Star Wars.
Not Dark Benedict, the new one. What's her name?
Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously she's in The Mandalorian, and
Yeah.
she's really good, isn't she?
She is. No means no, Dave. Kobe. What's she talking about?
Don't know. But Kobe's a booktuber, isn't he?
I don't know. I don't know what you mean, Margaret. Best
Newhart,
ending
there you go.
ever. Newhart.
Yeah, Greg just echoed what Kim said.
Breaking Bad was awesome ending, and I really love the
Ah.
Expanse ending too. Oh, I haven't seen the Expanse ending. Don't tell me.
Oh,
I
like
hated
Squid Game ending.
Squid Game season 1 ending. Yeah, but there was 2 more seasons. So this is what I'll say about, and I'm not going to say anything substantive about it, but the end of season 3, which was the end of the show, I was very upset at I was not upset, I guess. I was surprised by the ending, but it was the perfect ending. I thought it was.
Yeah,
It was a
that
little
can happen.
surprising. It was a little surprising, but it was perfect.
There's a big death in Farscape that I hate, but it makes sense. And one of the characters, most likable characters, dies, and it's really upsetting. But
Yeah.
you needed someone to die. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, it's just silly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was sad.
Newhart 2 was the best ending of all time. A lot of agreement on Newhart.
Mm.
Awesome. Yeah, it was good.
I like that, but I've never seen the final ending. But I do watch. I kind of dip into the Big Bang Theory when it's on. I'll go, I'll watch a bit of that.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say it was one of the best endings of all time, but it was a good ending. There's a really cool spin-off coming. You've seen just some of the Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, I've watched enough to know the different personalities of the side characters as well,
So there's this. Sorry, go ahead.
But I know there's a oh my god, what's his name? There's a spin-off of Young Sheldon. There's that.
Yeah, there's 2 spin-offs, and then there's another one with a couple characters from Young Sheldon.
All right.
And my younger daughter watched Young Sheldon. She said that's excellent too. I never watched it. But there's another spinoff coming now that's more yours and my style, which is do you remember the character Stuart from Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Okay. And you remember he runs a comic book shop?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a sci-fi show kind of coming. It's with
Okay.
just a couple of the minor characters, and it's called. I think it's supposed to be called like Stewart Saves the Universe or something like that.
Okay.
And they go to like I think they go to like alternate realities and stuff to like save the universe basically,
Oh,
and
cool.
they're like some sci-fi adventures like that. I guess because he runs the comic shop, So
Yeah, yeah.
it sounds
That's
pretty.
cool.
It sounds pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought the Harry Potter role play episode was funny. What's that?
Is that in Big Bang? Is that Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, but I don't remember. I don't remember that one.
There's a show we've never talked about actually that I haven't seen every single episode yet. I think I've got a season to go or something, but I don't think it's on any of my streaming things at the minute. But Community. Did you ever watch
Yeah,
Community?
yeah. A couple of my daughters are really into that. I never watched
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I love it. I really loved it.
Yeah.
I took a while to warm up. So my son, mostly, I think my daughter as well, but my son absolutely like was obsessed with it. And you go, come on, watch it, watch it. And I watched a few of it. Yeah, it's good, yeah. And then I started really getting into it. And I definitely want to watch it till the end. I think it's petered out a little bit. Like there's a couple of big characters aren't in it anymore. But yeah, at its core, it's a really clever, different kind of show as well. At his own style.
Let's see. Hey, Fred.
Hey, it's Fred. Hi, Fred. Thanks for popping in.
Hope you're doing well, bud.
I always want Fred to be on the show, but he says he can't do it.
Yeah, it's not for everybody,
Yeah,
Sir Pat Stew is truly a gem.
he really is. I'm a big fan of Patrick Stewart.
Yeah.
When I bought the original, this is back in '95 when I bought the original soundtrack to Nightmare Before Christmas. I was chuffed to beans that there was a prologue read out by Patrick Stewart on the record. And he recorded the original prologue narration bit for the film, but then they changed it to someone else in the last minute. But that's the reason why it's on the record, because it was Patrick Stewart.
You haven't read his he did that was it called Make It So?
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't read that, have you?
It's supposed to be good. I haven't read it yet. No.
Okay.
I haven't got it.
Yes, TNG and Picard was so good. Yep.
I thought also it was good that he was really clearly very old. Like some people like have criticized the first two seasons and just praised the third season. But I like the fact that all the way through it, he was the right age for who he is. Like they didn't have him running around shooting, like doing action things. It was like, do you know what I mean? Other people did that, like the guy with the beard who ran the ship, the captain of the ship, and then there was other characters around him. And I thought that was good, rather than having him do it. He played a different role in it, wasn't it? He was like a leader and someone trying to figure out, like it was like mystery solving, wasn't it? With the other two. I just thought that was really good. They could have easily just thought, oh no, that's too risky. Let's have him running around a ship shooting people and stuff because they'd want action in it, and they didn't. Do you know what I mean? I thought that was good.
Yeah, which is interesting because he was like I remember reading a story about how he like, the famous Borg episodes when they they were losing the ship and he was like he made them like rewrite parts of it because there wasn't enough action for him in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's funny.
Yeah.
I
started reading Sovereign yesterday. It's really got my attention. Other series, but keep
not to plow through a series, but keep.
I don't know.
It.
Sovereign. What is that one? Do you know?
I don't know Sovereign.
Tell us about it. Tell us about it, Margaret. Are we talking sci-fi? We're always talking sci-fi. If so, which sci-fi show do you think is the cheesiest you've ever seen? Cheesiest.
Possibly. There's a show that I've never really been able to take seriously, even though I've wanted to, because I know they're taking it seriously. But I'd say it's quite cheesy, and that's the one Andromeda. That's what it's called, Andromeda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Kevin Sorbo one.
Yeah.
It's just the look of it, and there's something about the dialogue as well. It seems quite cheesy, but yeah.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying.
There's other things like that, isn't there? There was that Marvel one where the kids had superpowers. That was a little bit cheesy. It's all very convenient and a little bit.
Oh, the
Nah.
Runaways?
Yeah, The Runaways.
Yeah.
We watched
I
that.
thought that
to
was
myself.
decent, though.
Yeah, it was all right, but you did feel like it was second best a bit.
Yeah.
A little bit cheesy. I don't know what's the definition of cheesy anyway? Would it
Yeah.
be? I mean, Knight Rider's cheesy,
Knight Rider was awesome.
but it was awesome. The A Team's cheesy, but the A Team's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like if you think about like a movie like Spaceballs, let's say, I mean, is that cheesy? Like it was stupid, but it was good stupid, right? So like,
Yeah, I don't know if that's cheesy
is
because
that what's
that's a
cheesy?
parody, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think cheesy to me is like something that's like conveniently written. Like all the good guys are good guys. It's like it takes itself seriously, but isn't actually particularly fresh and new and exciting. It kind of rips off other things, maybe that kind of thing. I don't know. There's several things you could say was cheesy. Yeah, that would make something cheesy, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know, Fred. What do you think is the cheesiest?
Tell us what you think is the cheesiest one. We've given a few ideas.
Another great series ending, Saint Elsewhere.
Oh, I heard about that. I never saw it, but I heard that's a really good ending.
What was that one? Also, like all a dream or something?
It's some big dramatic ending, but I don't know if it's a dream.
I also love the way Blackadder goes fourth ending.
That's a big one, Dave. That's a big one because do you know much about Blackadder?
I feel like you mentioned it before, but I don't remember.
I did recommend if you've got a way to find it, especially the second series.
It's a comedy, right?
It's a comedy, yeah. It's a sitcom, and each series is a different time period. So the first, I can't even remember what the first period is. The second period is the Elizabethan period. The third one is the Prince Regent. So it's kind of like 17th century. And then the fourth series is the First World War. And there's some pointed dialogue in it, as well as some loads and loads of jokes. It's a very funny show.
I bet I can get it.
There's some very clever lines in it as well that are really quite poignant. But the ending is very famous because it gets quoted a lot as great endings because it's one of those moments where the show gets really serious at the end. In the last few moments of the show, all the characters realize they have to go above the trenches and basically they know they're going to get shot. It's like, it's a big kind of finish. Just to make a comment about the war, and it kind of like morphs into crosses on a graveyard, I think, or possibly poppy field. Might be the poppy field. I think it sort of transforms into that from them going across, over the trench.
Yeah, I can. It looks like I can watch it on Prime. There's Blackadder and Blackadder Goes Forth, which is what Greg was talking about.
Yeah, Blackadder Goes Forth is the fourth series. Blackadder, if it's just Blackadder, that sounds like the first series, which is weird. It's not. They didn't. They had different writers in the first series. And
that's Mr. Bean.
Is the actor is the same actor as Mr. Bean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I can watch some of these on Prime or Hulu over here.
Yeah, 2 and 3 are the really good ones, I think. Someone's just written. Constance has just written. Miranda Richardson is really funny as Elizabeth. She's hilarious as Queen Elizabeth. And she just randomly keeps saying, "Chop off his head." Every time they piss him off. Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
And Hugh Laurie plays the Prince Regent. He is so funny. He's always funny in Blackadder because he's also really funny in Blackadder Goes Forth. But as the Prince Regent, in the third series, Blackadder is his servant, and he's the intelligent one. And Prince Regent is this absolute idiot nutcase. And he's like, it's really overdone, it's really over top, it's really funny.
Where would you recommend that I start?
When, as in what series?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say, out of curiosity, watch the first series, but it's just weird. It's not that funny, and it's just odd. And they didn't really get their style sorted out until the second series. But the second series, you'll love it. You'll love every minute of the second series.
The Blackadder Goes Forth?
It's just called Blackadder 2, the second series.
Okay, so I think sometimes you say series a lot, and it confuses me.
Yeah, sorry.
For me, it's season.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, over here, series means season.
Okay.
So the fourth season of Blackadder is Blackadder Goes Forth.
Okay. But you think I should try the second season of Blackadder?
Yeah, if you can find Blackadder 2, which is the
Okay.
second one, that's really good. Because there's not that many episodes. There's only like 6 or something. It's not
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay. And I won't be missing anything by not have seen the first.
No,
seen the
you'd
first
only. I'd say the second and third and fourth ones, the Blackadder character is the same dynamic. That he's the one that's clever. He's got a lot of power, and he manipulates people. In the first series, it's the opposite. He's like an idiot.
Okay.
But from then on, the second, third, and fourth seasons, the relationship is different. And there's a character called Baldrick who is the idiot in the series, in every series after that.
Okay.
It's very clever, and very good.
Okay. I think I remember that one. So Margaret remembers it. Finally, something I can have opinion on. #lost.
Yeah. Oh,
What do you mean? She doesn't watch Lost, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's her saying she doesn't watch Lost.
Well, you should, Margaret. Best show ever, if I didn't mention that. I can chime in on Biscuit Chat this time. So I went to a very fancy shop last week and found a certain aisle of mull biscuit imported.
Orange melts. They sound nice.
If you know, you know. I paid the high price for the nostalgia.
Oh, she should keep them for when she's on the show next.
Huh. Dave was pushing Kim to watch the show too many times. Was it Kobe Bryant? Oh, SA reference. Okay, I got it. Dave, please try The Expanse. It was visually beautiful in the cat. Yeah, so I watched like the first, I think, couple episodes of it, and then I realized I wanted to read it. Actually. Yeah, and that's why I didn't watch more of it. It looked really cool.
I've read the first book and I really loved it.
Oh, you did?
I loved it.
Yeah. It's on the list. I'm definitely gonna read it. It's not one of those ones that's saying, "Oh, I want to read it," you know. Oh, and I got something else to talk about for that, but later. It's not one of those ones where I'm saying that, but I'm not really gonna read it. It's actually on my longer short list. The Expanse. You know, I really do intend to read it.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch it after. But it was great. It was like the next best, like after Battlestar. It was like the visuals and everything like really kind of fit that slot, you know?
Yeah. I haven't seen it properly, but I've seen trailers and stuff, and it looked like it was influenced by Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. I just watched those couple. Have you read the books, Constance? Let us know.
Yeah.
I mean, BBT is such a great BBT.
Oh, Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Such a great show it is. Well, yes, The Big Bang Theory. It is a funny show. Funny show. Sovereign is part of TJ Sansom's Dissolution series. Lawyer.
Those books have just appeared in the charity shop down the road.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Kevin Sorbo, cheesy.
Anything that
got kicked off a TV interview.
Yeah, he's a proper.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah.
He's a weird guy. I used to watch him though when I was younger. I was really, I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but I was really into that Hercules show.
Oh yeah. I think everyone was. I think
Hercules, and then Xena.
Yeah.
There was the Xena one.
Yeah.
Afterwards. I was really into
which
this.
I think might have been more popular, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? But yeah. No, those two shows are well popular, and I love the fact they all came from Sam Raimi, didn't it? Sam Raimi and his brother were producers.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he probably gets more money from that than he does out of the Evil Dead stuff, probably. And possibly not the Spider-Man films. They get probably somewhere in the world, his Spider-Man films have been shown somewhere, aren't they? All the time. But
wait, which ones were his Spider-Man films?
The first two Tobey Maguire ones.
Oh, okay.
Which are amazing films, I think.
Yeah, I didn't dislike any of the Spider-Man films.
I think I was a little bit disappointed by the second.
The Garfield one?
Andrew Garfield one. The one with Electro, is he called? The one with Jamie Foxx in it. I was a bit disappointed. I thought it was a little bit. I don't know. There wasn't much depth to it. I think that's what it was. It felt a little bit hollow. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I mean, the third one gets a lot of criticism, but I think they just tried too hard. They put too many things in it. But there's some good stuff in it. If the whole thing was about Sandman, that would have been really good, I think. He was a really good character.
Hmm.
But then they put all the Venom stuff in it, didn't they? And it was just too much going on.
I still have to watch the Venom movies.
Yeah, I got the third one to watch. I like them actually. I think they're good.
Yeah.
But I think part of that is what's his face's charisma. Who is it? Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy's charisma. You
Yeah.
know? He's great, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buck
Rogers.
Jesus.
Love
Buck Rogers. Okay.
Yeah, that might be
So
what I was
cheesy.
thinking about it. I love Buck Rogers. And they started repeating it on the original series on one of our channels, one of the channels on my TV, and I was loving it, absolutely loving it. Because one of the things I love about it, which I don't know if you know or if you could care, but there's a little guy in it called Tweaky, right?
Yeah.
And the voice is done by Mel Blanc, who did all the voices of the Warner Brothers characters, Looney Tunes characters.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's Tweaky's voice. So once you know that, you can hear it. You go, "Oh my god, that's Sylvester the Cat" or whatever, you know. So it's really cool that Tweaky was his voice.
Oh, I have to check all these things.
I like Buck Rogers.
All these old things like.
I've got the original book. I haven't read it yet. I found in a secondhand shop a few years ago. I found the book that became Buck Rogers, and I was like, "Oh my god," you know. But I haven't read it yet. But I've got it somewhere.
Yeah, I'd love to go try some of these, like, even though they, like, visually they'd be, like, so awful now. I'd love to go watch them again, like Buck Rogers and, like, that old Land of the Lost, you know what I mean? I'd love just to watch them again, just to experience it again for, like, the nostalgia, you know? Okay, a cheesy show would make you groan and roll your eyes a lot.
Yeah, so it would be probably kind of predictability, maybe, and the ending ennobles the show.
The ending ennobles the show.
Is that a particular ending? I might be talking about a particular show. There's a show that I'm going to do a rewatch of that I've borrowed my friend's DVDs. She said the first season was a Blu-ray, the rest of it's DVDs. I've borrowed them. And I'm going to do it at some point, but I'm trying to do it. Don't know when I've got more time. But Blake 7. There's a massive like 80s sci-fi thing over here made by the BBC, Blake 7.
Oh, I read something about that not that long ago. I read an article about it and how it was like I think visually it sucks because they didn't have the effects at the time, but it was like a groundbreaking show for the genre.
Yeah.
Let me see if I have access to
that.
If
you've got access to it, we'll do it together, man.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. It was basically like Robin Hood in space. And it's just really clever because for a start, they get rid of the main character really quickly. And the main characters become other characters. And that 7, Blake 7, is kind of 6 really, because the 7th is the computer. But the 6 characters, they hate each other. So there's that really, really interesting element where they're kind of basically going against the government, which is the Federation in the show. They're going against the government, but they don't trust each other. If they're in like one of the characters, he frequently just leaves them to die when he goes off. If he's like, I'm risking myself if I save those guys, so I'm not gonna bother. That happens a lot with this one guy that's kind of the main character. It's amazing. It's like then they would probably like have a go at each other and go, "Why the hell did you do that?" It's like, "Well, I just wanted to do it," you know. And it's like really like it's so cool. And it's from like 1978, I think the first series was.
Yeah, it says
it's really early on, you know, and that's why
78 to 81. There was 4 seasons, I guess.
Yeah.
So I would have to. I don't have free access to it, so I'd have to buy it. But well, it looks like maybe only one season I can get. But but it's cheap. Is that the whole season? No, that's not the whole season. Okay, it's but I'll do it though. I'll buy it and do it with you if you want.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, that'd be brilliant because it's so unique. I think it's so cool.
Yeah,
because like you say, the effects are bad, but the dialogue and the character, and the acting and stuff is really like kind of real and intense, and it's so cool. And I mean, there's some pantomime villain kind of elements to it, because the bad guys, there's a lot of like, you know, there's a lot of I don't know if you know what would you know what pantomime villain means? Don't know. Like
Well,
some of it's a bit like two-dimensional villains, you know,
okay.
that kind of thing. So there's an element of that in there, but the dialogue of the main guys is so well written, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I'm a
I
big fan.
forgot. I read that article. It was one of those things. I'm like, oh, I need to put that on my. I want to check that out, because the article talked about it very favorably. You know what I mean? That because it was like it was an early sort of, like I said, groundbreaking thing in the area, even though by today's visual standards, it was, you know.
It's written by the guy who invented the Daleks.
Okay.
Terry Nation. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I had forgot, but I did want to check it out. I just forgot about it then. So
Yeah, cool.
I'll do it with you if you want. Yeah. We'll coordinate.
Yeah, recording it. Yeah, it'd be brilliant.
All right. Who else here knows about Blake 7?
Yeah. Tell us if you know Blake 7.
Constance, you don't know the 60s.
I've got the theme
Really
song in my head
cheesy.
now.
The 60s
60s Batman show.
That
Yeah,
was
we love
cheesy.
that.
Yeah, but it was cheesy.
Yeah. That
You know,
there,
this
there
is
was the
pow, pow.
I've been recording that on my TV, and recently they showed the episode, or a couple of episodes. They had Carolyn Jones in it, so I was well happy about that. She's as you may know,
This
Carolyn
Adam West
Jones.
series, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
she was a villain for a bit, but she's also obviously my phone image, my wallpaper on my phone. She's Morticia Adams in the series.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of Carolyn Jones.
Was she Catwoman?
No, she was who was she? I can't remember who she played. So I think she was it like a siren character? I'm not sure.
Oh.
I think she ends up marrying Bruce Wayne in one of the episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, she's in a few different episodes, but yeah, that was pretty cool seeing her there.
Miranda Richardson.
Yeah. She's
Black
so
Man.
funny.
Rowan Atkins, Mr. Bean cameo.
Ron Atkinson's amazing.
Just finished season 1, episode 19 or 20. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you saw Oh, I don't think I did my post yet. I don't know if you did, Garrett. The big mid-season live, Constance, is this Sunday at 2:00. It's scheduled. I don't think I did a post about it yet, though.
No, I haven't posted about it yet. Yeah, I'll once you've got it up as a thing, I'll post it on the community post. But yeah, that'd be good. But it sounds like it's going to be rushed as well.
Yeah, probably. It's scheduled. You can share it. It's scheduled.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I'll share it.
I am really enjoying Lost. Yep. Okay. That would be an interesting crossover.
Yeah. Space.
I saw The Expanse before I went through the looking glass of BookTube, so I didn't know about the books. Okay. Yeah.
Apparently, Rowan Atkinson said he'd do another Mr. Bean.
Oh, really?
The character, yeah. He's just waiting for someone to write it. Then, we'll get the rights together. The same people that wrote it, wrote with it. But yeah, he said he'd do it again.
William, I watched it when it was new and I loved it. I was 6. Which one is that? Oh, the Batman. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Where's my Prezi? What's that from?
I don't know. Where's my Prezi?
I thought the feature film Serenity that concluded the story of Firefly was extremely satisfying.
Yeah, but it's a weird one, though, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Some of it concluded it, but some of it was a bit different. Didn't they have some parts of the character? Was it the character that's the one with special abilities that some of the plot was different to the series? Am I going mad?
So I still haven't watched most of that. It's another one of the things on the list.
Yeah,
most of the show I haven't watched.
Yeah, because I've seen all of Firefly and Serenity, and I might be just remembering it wrong. But Constance, let me know if you think I know what I'm talking about. That there was some difference between the film and the show as well. That it was a conclusion, but it was also a little bit different.
Red Dwarf was great cheese. I've read about that one too.
Red Dwarf's really good. Red Dwarf is like a parody of science fiction.
Yeah.
You know, and it's very
Down again.
British. Yeah, they're just sort of like some of it. They'll spend like just 5 minutes in a scene just insulting each other. You know,
It's almost like a Galaxy Quest kind of show. I mean, Galaxy Quest is a movie, but I mean,
a little bit.
Like, yeah.
I mean, the best Red Dwarf ones are conceptual, but a lot of it wasn't conceptual. It was just like mainly two characters having to go at each other, and then there's a character that's like a human version of a cat, and he just sort of dances around and says the occasional thing about how cool he looks. But the other two are just having to go at each other all the time. Yeah.
Oh God. Melodrama villain.
Melodrama villain. Yeah.
Yes, Dave. I saw that. We'll be there. Oh, okay. Awesome. I thought, yeah, you got you. Well, maybe not you so much. MJ, better be prepared for. My dad has been waiting for this live stream. I mean, he's watching every. My dad is like so into it. It's great. He watches. He had never seen it before. He watches the episodes. Then he watches our commentary. Then he watches those episods again.
That's so cool.
And he's like all ready for this. He's like talking about he wanted to know exactly when the live stream was because he wants to be prepared.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually
great.
going to watch because I watched I haven't watched the Hurley one again yet, but I've watched the first two for the next lot.
Yeah.
And I'm going to watch them again because I didn't make notes last time. I was just watching while I was doing things, and I want to make some notes. So I can't wait to watch the Hurley one again because I remember it being completely mad.
That's such a good episode.
Yeah, with all the numbers. But the episode, was it A17 about Sun and Jin? I love that episode so much.
Yeah.
But I think their story is so cool. The way that their story develops, you know.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, I know. You've said that a number of times. I guess you're a bigger fan of it than I am. I never really loved their characters or that story so much.
Okay. Yeah,
you know,
I did. Especially, I mean, because obviously, no spoilers, but something happens later that is a really massive. What's the word?
I keep.
Sorry,
I keep. Oh, sorry.
No. It's just told me it's running out of battery. I need to put this in. It's all right.
Oh,
I can do that. That's fine.
I keep waiting for that to happen because I think we've seen a couple of their flashbacks now, and each time I'm like, that's the thing with like rewatching it. You know certain things, but you don't remember when they happened.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, now we're gonna see that, and it's like, yeah, we're not, we're still not there yet.
But if you think about their story being like really the only, well, there's two big love stories. There's their story and there's the Desmond story, isn't there? Yeah, Desmond and Penny.
Right.
Those are kind of the two love stories, aren't they? Because the whole triangle is not a love story; it's just a mess, right?
Right.
So that's the kind of thing that you can kind of hook onto and see where that goes. And there's a massive. I don't know if I'm going to try and be as vague as I can, but there's a big chunk of the show where they have their whole approach is about their love story. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know something happens? Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about? Sun and Jin.
You mean something happens in the present?
Yeah.
Not in the flashbacks.
Yeah, something happens in the present day that changes everything. Do you remember?
No, maybe I don't think I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah. So that's I won't say anymore because of spoilers, but I think that's a big part of it as well. Because when the payoff happens later, it's just like, oh my god. Yeah. I mean, the Desmond and Penny thing's weird because the Desmond and Penny thing never really pays off. But Desmond is such an amazing character, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which is obviously coming up later.
All right, let me move on before you spoil too much.
Yeah.
I thought the girl's character in the film was
okay.
Arc. I don't.
So so it might be that I just remembered it wrong. Yeah, it's fair enough.
Apologies if this was already talked about, but how Halloween reads this month? All right, Gareth, you go. I kind of fell down a little bit, but you go ahead.
Well, I read one book with supernatural in it, which was one for the occult Detective October, which I didn't really like the book that much. So I finished it because of the event, but I might not have even finished it if it wasn't for the event. It was part of the Rivers of London series, and I just thought it really, by the end of it, I just thought, oh my god, this is so boring. So that was the only book I read with a spooky feel. The other books I read a sci-fi book, and I've been reading this ADHD thing. I've been dipping into that, and
haven't been able to focus on
it. And Project Hail Mary, I read that as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so the only spooky one I read was a bit of a disappointment. So yeah.
What's the sci-fi book you're reading?
So I've finished it, and again, I didn't like it much. So Bob Shaw, Night Walk. So this came up in a conversation. I think there was a bunch of sci-fi booktubers that went on Richard Rempel's show during Rocket Summer. It went on his channel during Rocket Summer, and I'm pretty sure Bob Shaw. Well, no, I think that was the stream where Bob Shaw was raved about by at least 2 booktubers, and I knew he had a good reputation. And I had read stuff by him when I was younger, like a teenager, and it was like ages ago. And I thought, well, I'm going to get this, and I deliberately bought it because of that live stream. And the trouble with this sort of sci-fi, it happens all the time. I've seen it so many times. I've read it so many times. It's got a great idea, although it's a really weird idea that's not really explained, but it's a great idea. But the way it's written is just soulless. There's no, it's just like, and then he did that, and then he did that, and then he did that. You know, it's just not writing. You know, you should have got someone else to write it.
Yeah.
So many times you get with science fiction, you get people who get a great idea, and they can't actually write very well. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have to be careful because there's massive Bob Shaw fans. But I do think though that is a thing with science fiction. Some people, I've heard Brandy say, yeah, but I like science fiction because I like the ideas. It doesn't matter if the writing's not good.
Yeah.
But it should matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't be just about the ideas. It should be about, is it a good book?
Yeah.
Not is it a good idea? You know. So yeah. Then it just didn't go anywhere. It's the idea that this guy is blinded as punishment for being like a political agitator, and then he gets the ability that's not explained at all to see through animals' eyes and other people's eyes. And it's like, okay, cool concept, but they don't do anything with it. There's no plot to go alongside that. You know, there's no, by the end of the book, he's not really in any other position. It's just weird. So, yeah. It's a bit of a shame. So, but I'm reading this thing from Joe now, Murmuration.
Yeah. You're liking it so far, you said, right?
Yeah. I thought it was a good start. So, and that's go on.
What's the basic premise?
Well, it's deliberately making it mysterious. So the guy wakes up and he doesn't remember his name, doesn't know anything about himself, and then he starts recollecting a few things like his name, and then he looks in the mirror, sees what he looks like, and there's a few other things he kind of realizes, and basically he's in part of this town called Amoria. Is it Amoria? Amoria. And I think that the author kind of hints that the town doesn't like the fact he's got a potential gay relationship, because he thinks they're all cool with it, and they're kind of egging him on, trying to get him in this relationship. But the author then says, also he thinks. So I think there's going to be some conflict with that. But he's just basically trying to figure out who he is. And there's no explanation yet about why he had this amnesia and why he didn't know who he was. And he's got a tattoo on him as well that's got a big number, and that's not explained yet. So he's kind of setting up these mysteries. But yeah, sounds really good. So it's like reading really well, you know. Yeah. So.
Oh, I should answer Fred's thing. So
yeah.
I also read occult detective fiction. I had read that first Dresden book, which I talked about last time, Stormfront. Yeah. And that was fun. It was, simple, but it was fun. I'll read more of those. And then I think I was about to start 2 weeks. I've just really been going slow. And so I was about to start this book, which I'm still reading. The Man's by Lisa Cantrell.
Oh, nice.
And so it's, you know, it's about a small town with a haunted house, and there's but other stuff going on in the house. You know, it's like this mansion is owned by like these two older women that are now living in a home, but they still own the mansion. And so they lease it every year to this group of younger people that turn it into a haunted house at Halloween time. So it's a big attraction. But of course, there's other stuff going on, you know. And so written well, and it's but it's kind of a slow burn, actually, which I did not expect. So there's not like I'm a good way through it, and it's still not. There's a couple scary spots, but like not a whole lot has happened yet. You know what I mean? It's a lot
sometimes some horror books take ages to set up.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, yeah. Get going a bit. Yeah.
And I read one story out of this so far, which after I read it, I realized I had already read another year.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it was like it was called Nixon's Mask, and it was kind of weird. It was about Nixon, President Nixon, U.S. President Nixon, and like him being nervous about dealing with some trick-or-treaters, and yeah, it was a weird one. So I have not got that much Halloween reading done, but I want to talk about that in a minute. But
Okay.
there's been some watching and I mean busyness, but also some watching. So hold on, let me just try to catch up here, and then I want to talk to you about that, because I think that's
Well, I need to go to the loo.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll just check the next. Let's see here. Good. Sun is probably my favorite character at this point. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. I won't say anything. I'm tempted to say something, but I won't say anything yet. Have to go. All right. See you, William. We're probably gone, but bye, William. Garrett, did you like Project Hail Mary the second time around? So, all right. So we'll wait for him to get back before we go any further. But yeah, so that's because the first time he was trying it, he was on vacation in New Orleans and he wasn't feeling it. So he put it aside. And so now he just picked it up again. And so I think, so we'll see what he says. But I imagine now that he's read the whole thing, he's going to tell us he liked it a lot better, because I bet that was part of that. I bet was probably because he was on vacation and he's got other stuff going on. Probably you don't have the same kind of patience, you know, like you're doing things, you don't have a lot of reading time. I mean, this wasn't a beach vacation, right? He was in New Orleans and they were doing a lot of stuff. So I bet that had a lot to do with it. Probably any book he would have had a hard time, you know, seeing it through to the end. And that's not a short book either. So I bet he's going to tell us, because I don't know how anybody doesn't like that book. I'm pretty excited to see the movie. I'm hoping assume they do a better job of it than they did. I thought they did not so great a job with The Martian. The book was great. When they made it into a movie, I thought they didn't do the book justice. But I'm hoping they'll do a better job with it this time, because I love that book. I thought that book was great. You liked it too, right, Heidi? I think. Now hold on. I don't want to skip ahead. I want to wait till Gareth gets back here. But yeah, I thought that was a great book. And I haven't read his what was the one that he wrote in between? There was one he wrote in between. What's the name of it? That I haven't read it yet, but okay. Wait, oh no, he doesn't have his headphones on yet. He puts his headphones on. Let's see. There he goes. So, all right. So I just gave everybody the back story for whoever didn't know that you had tried it first because Heidi was asking if you liked Project Hail Mary the second time around.
Yeah. So
So
no,
you didn't miss anything. Constance said Son is her favorite character at this point. William had to go, and then we got to this one and
brilliant.
stopped.
Well, I like the fact that you like Sun so much because I think she's amazing.
So so I gave them all the backstory that you started in
Yeah,
New Orleans and you weren't feeling it in New Orleans, but that's probably partially because you were on vacation and were doing things and didn't have patience. Now you did it again, hoping and expecting you liked it better this time. And we're talking about the movie coming up. So go.
I really liked it. I really
Okay.
liked it. I filmed like a single book review video as well, which is coming up in the middle of November, I think. And I did it with everyone else. I read it with everyone else. I think I liked it more than everyone else because some of the things they didn't like about it, I didn't think was a thing. The only thing I didn't like, which I didn't, it's not even I didn't like it, but the only thing I noticed was that he keeps having the same main character. He hasn't kind of developed the ability to write about more than one character. But I thought the story was really good. I thought there's twists in the plot. There's about 4 twists, and they're surprising. Like they're good twists. And I thought it all made a lot of sense.
Talk about a good ending.
Yeah, really good ending. Really, really good ending.
Yeah,
like the ending was because you expected something normal.
yeah,
And it was like quite unusual, quite an inventive ending. I thought actually that's pretty good and quite a brave thing to do in some ways. Because a lot of people might be like, no, I don't like that because it's not like wrapping up with a bow. I thought the ending was very good. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what he does as his 4th book. But if he does another book about one character doing out on a mission somewhere, then it'd be like, come on, mate, you got to try and write with at least 4 or 5 characters in it.
It's really it does really seem. Now that you mention it, it's very much from. I mean, there's more than one character in this, but really just one perspective. Right?
And they all seem to be similar. So I think they're kind of projections of him, which is fine, but it's just definitely something that you couldn't say he was like the best writer in the world because that's definitely a failing, I think.
What was I couldn't place the name. What was the name of the second book again?
Artemis.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I really liked, but I think I'm not supposed to like it.
I haven't read it.
Yeah. A lot of I've seen lots of female booktubers say it's terrible because of how he writes women. So it's fair enough. I might not have noticed that. I was going to read it again. Just in to see if I could notice that stuff this time,
Yeah.
But go on. So what she said? What was that?
Political agitation.
Yeah, Blake Seven. It's a political sci-fi show. It's absolutely political because it's going against the authority that's kind of like it's kind of a fascist kind of authority, and they're trying to create this kind of rebellion thing. So cool. Yeah, very good.
It's your favorite book, Gareth.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's your favorite book of all time, right?
Well, it's in there. I said it was my favorite book for years. I've started now saying it's Flowers for Algernon, but yeah, it's in the top 3 of all time, definitely top 2 probably. But yeah. No, I love I Am Legend so much, and I'm kind of really pleased that people read it now and they don't say it's dated because I do worry that I would again miss the stuff that's dated or a bit naff, because it was written in 59, I think it was written in 59, maybe 57. It was written in the 50s, so you can imagine. I know that Neville misses women, and I know some of that stuff might be seen as dated, some of the things he says in those passages, but that's cool. I love the fact that Fred's liking it. I think it's an amazing book.
I still need to read it. What's your opinion on the Will Smith movie?
It's a fun movie, but it's nothing like the book. It's not the book.
Okay.
They should have called it something else. I mean, I don't know if they were worried that if they just called it something else that Richard Matheson would sue them because it's clearly got similarities. But it's not. The spirit of the book isn't there. The man is not alone because he's got a dog. Neville hasn't got a dog in the book. He's on his own. He's completely alone. And the way that is explored, the way he misses everything about his previous life is brilliant. And the fact that he's got to keep rebuilding his house every day because they're attacking it every night because they want him because he's the last man, and they keep smashing his house up to get to him. That's not really explored in the film, not properly, you know. And also the ending is completely different. And the ending of the book is one of the most important aspects of the book. You know, it's just not. It's not the book. You know, the Charlton Heston one's closer, which is still not that much like the book, but it's closer. You know, it's weird. They've done 4 films, Dave. They've done 4 films of this book, and none of them are like the. Yeah, there's 4 versions of this book. There's the Vincent Price one called The Last Man on Earth, right? There's the Omega Man, Charlton Heston 70s one. There's Will Smith's one, and there's a martial arts film called I Am Omega, which is really stupid.
When was that one?
That was early 2000s, I think.
Oh,
it might have been late 90s, but yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like one of those actors that does a lot of martial arts films. I can't remember who he is. Mark Damascus, that rings a bell. Is that an actor, Mark Damascus?
no.
But it's just absolute nonsense.
It's pretty cheesy.
Yeah, and just like literally fighting vampires hand to hand, you know, like karate kind of fighting. But no, the book is it's a really depressing book, but it's a beautiful book as well. I think, you know, there's something really reflective about it that the films don't really capture, you know. But Richard Matheson is quite a reflective writer, you know.
Yeah.
When he wrote The Shrinking Man, the end of The Shrinking Man is just philosophical, you know. It doesn't end with a thing that happens. It ends with the main character thinking about humanity and the world and our place in the universe. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. And I Am Legend's a bit like that. The book, you know, the film's nothing like that, you know. But yeah.
Okay.
The Omega Man is I've got a bit of a soft spot for that one. But.
Quaint and curious. Libro Paradisio's here.
Hello.
Volumes and Randy the Letter of Texan on Sunday. We'll be discussing The Manchurian Candidate, an excellent film. I'm surprised the studio greenlit the wonderfully grim script.
There's 2 versions of it as well, isn't there? There's the old 70s one, but then there's also the Denzel Washington one, isn't there? They refilmed it. It's a great idea.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a previous one.
Yeah. It was one of those classic kind of like, you know, there was a few films like The Conversation that came out that were like political paranoia films.
Okay.
And yeah, it's one of those.
Heidi says,
yes, Say's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So I know that he actually played Said. Can't remember his name, but he was in Game of Thrones for a minute.
Who, Saeed?
I think he was. Have I made that up?
1 second. Come here.
I said that with such confidence, and now I'm doubting myself. That might be utter bollocks. But he has been in tons of stuff. The guy who played Sawyer was in a few things, wasn't he? And he was in that series called I Began with a C. It was one word, began with a C. It was quite a good series as well. And that was kind of like up against a sort of fascistic kind of government.
Yeah. Yeah, where one of them like...
What was it called? It wasn't called Control, was it? No, it wasn't Control. It was a C word.
I don't remember.
It was really good. I thought it was good. But I think we only got the chance to watch 2 seasons, I think it was. Who was the... Oh, yeah, his wife was played by Rick's wife in Walking Dead. Yeah.
One of them was with the resistance and one of them worked for the government, right?
Yeah. I thought it was really good.
I didn't see any of it, but...
Yeah. So he did that. And obviously... Michonne did the Marvel stuff. Rick's really successful anyway. I think Andrew Lincoln's just done tons of stuff. I think Jeffrey D. Morgan just has been really busy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And Daryl, whatever his name is. What's Daryl's name? He's been really busy. So some of them have. Oh no, I'm talking about the wrong series here. We're talking about Lost. Yeah, I don't know if Lost. Have the Lost people got?
He just went right into the fucking
Yeah, I
thing.
know. Yeah.
I don't think they have. I mean,
Matthew Fox hasn't done much, has he? Considering he was the main character.
not really. I mean, he did like a big action movie. I forget the name of it, but he was like a bad guy.
I saw him in Bone Tomahawk. They're called Bone Tomahawk. A really, really brutal western. One of the best horror films I've seen in recent years, and it's a western. Bone Tomahawk, I think it's called. He's in that. The guy who plays Ben, we haven't seen him yet in the series, have we? But the guy who plays Ben, he was in Persons.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, he's done well, isn't he? Because he did other things as well.
Yeah, but
Evangeline Lilly's done well. She became the Wasp woman in the Marvel film.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Charlie didn't do anything.
Well, Charlie was already famous, wasn't he? Because he'd done Lord of the Rings.
The Lord of the Rings, right?
But yeah, it's true though, isn't it? There are a lot of them. I know the guy who plays Jin was in Hawaii Five-0.
Right. Hurley went to another show too. It's something to do with like a prison and
he was in the Alcatraz series.
Okay, yeah.
Which I thought was really good actually. But then he was also in something like Hawaii Five-0, wasn't he? Like, I don't think it was that, but he was in something like that, some cop show that my wife watches. He was in that.
I don't know.
Yeah. So he's done a few things. But yeah, no, a lot of them haven't though. Yeah. Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. Gore Vidal's An Evening with Richard Nixon is pretty funny. I don't know that.
I don't know that, but Gore Vidal is an interesting writer, isn't he?
Film The Martian was not as good as the book. Yes, correct. They messed up with the story's chronology, not to mention the unnecessary star spread.
I don't mind that. I mean, what the interesting thing for me with The Martian was that I read the book after watching the film, thinking, well, I'll read it, but clearly it's not going to have any effect on me because I've seen the film. And the book is so well written that you get really gripped anyway. Even though you know what's going to happen, you just really get into it anyway. So I think that says a lot for his writing, doesn't it? I think.
I found the movie. I did the reverse, and I found the movie very boring afterward. I thought they did a poor job with it.
Right.
Yeah, but it got like a lot of accolades. But I would surprise.
I like the film, but then maybe it's because I hadn't read the book.
Not like Project Hail Mary. Surprise twist was disappointing. I DNF'd as soon as there was that so-so reveal. Really?
Is that talking about the other character being in it?
I think she's probably talking about what his realization of what was wrong. I don't want to spoil.
Yeah, there's a few twists that could be.
Yeah, there's a few twists, but.
Yeah. But if you DNF'd in the first twist, that's only about, what's that, about 60 pages in or something, when that other character gets involved.
Yeah.
Don't know. How many pages did you read, Heidi? When did you DNF?
But enjoyed the Martian film. It was excellent.
Great book.
I will read your favorite book if you will read mine.
Oh, what's your favorite book? Tell me what your favorite book is. Maybe I can. The ending of the book is amazing.
Yeah. Libro's Mega Man is his favorite adaptation too.
Yeah, here we go. So I don't remember the Vincent Price one as well, but he's just said the most faithful one's the Vincent Price one. I can watch that. I don't know if it's on. I didn't notice I could see it. I think it's on. I think it's on Amazon over here, but it's also on. Oh, there's this really weird channel that just sort of shows. It's just really odd the way the menu works. What's it called? I can't remember what the channel's called, but it's a really weird one. I could find out. Hold on. I will find out while we have a think. But I think it's on that channel as well. Last Man on Earth is called. I'm gonna.
Depressing is good. Makes it memorable.
Depressing is good.
The original
Pluto TV. Do you have Pluto TV?
Oh yeah, it's not.
It's really weird.
Yeah, over here that's not really like a channel. It's like Sling almost. It's like you get a bunch of different channels with that service. I think.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, which I think is what it just looks really weird. I've got it as an app on my
Yeah.
because I watch like Netflix and stuff like that and YouTube and all those things on my PS4. So it's just an app I can have on my PS4, but it is really odd. But I think I can watch Last Man on Earth on that as well.
Do you
The
have
original?
Sorry,
Go
go ahead.
on. No, go on.
I was gonna say, do you have Tubi over there? The Tubi app?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it now. I've never clicked on it.
Yeah. I've been watching because it's October, so I've been watching some of these like cheesy, very very like campy Halloween anthology different things. You know what I mean? I just like to watch that crap in October. But I keep finding them. I keep getting them for free on Tubi. That's where they are.
I've just discovered, can't remember, I think, was it Amazon? I'm not sure. Somehow I've managed to get access to Creep Show. You know,
Yeah.
the new anthology series.
Yeah.
I was well pleased about it. I watched the first episode. I thought it was really cool. But that was a surprise. That was on Shudder over here before that, which is like, £5 a month or something. So we're not going to buy Shudder for, what would we get? Like, it's not like there's only some, it's a very small selection of things for £5 a month. Yeah, no, this is I'm just put on Tubi. Oh yeah, Creepshow's on that. Oh, maybe that's how I saw it. Yeah, there's loads of horror stuff on it. Is Tubi a horror thing then?
I don't know if it's just horror. I don't think so, but
it's got sci-fi on it, and
I mean, I've only watched horror on it.
it's the first thing that comes up, and thrillers, documentaries. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of comedies. Yeah, it's a bit of everything. The IT Crowd's on there. Have you ever watched the IT Crowd?
No.
That's so funny. It's amazing. It's by the writer has become something else because he's really like aggressively anti-trans. So it's a real shame because the guy wrote Father Ted, which is really funny. He also wrote the IT Crowd, and he wrote Black Books as well with the comedian that plays the main character in Black Books. 3 of the best comedies that this country's ever produced. So it's a bit of a shame that he's turned into a bit of a twat. But the IT Crowd is such a funny show. If you can access it, if you have the same 2B stuff as I do, don't know. There's like Elvis films on here. What's that? Oh, that's the series Three Musketeers by the looks of it.
IT Crowd.
Okay. Some true crime stuff. Is that the series? I don't. No, it's not. What is that? Oh, it's some. I might do a massive deep dive on the Three Musketeers. There's so many different versions, isn't there?
All right, so Constance says the original Manchurian Candidate is so much better. Angela Lansbury deserves an Oscar.
That's cool.
Which is phenomenal. Okay. They are watching original 1962 version with Frank Sinatra and Angela Lansbury. She makes Lady Macbeth look like Mary Poppins.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe Dave can have Matheson May read I Am a Legend, Shrinking Man, and Stirs of Echo, and his best short stories. Yeah.
Well, I've just done did you see I just done my Richard Matheson video? I did the top 10 short stories by Richard Matheson.
I did not see.
That was the last. That's the last thing on the channel, I think. Okay. I'm about to put up. When am I putting up? Tomorrow night. I'm going to be putting up my vlog for the holiday I've just had. But yeah, there's a Richard Matheson video. Yeah.
All right.
It's got some really cool bits in it. There's a bit where I was thinking about you and a couple like Margaret, a couple of other people that like the English language, like the slang. Because there's a bit where Ali is giving a cat some bacon, and then the cat drops it and says, "You've dropped it, you nana." And I thought, oh, people love the fact you just said your nana, which is short for banana. Your nana. So yeah, there's moments like that in there. There's a lot of Greek music, which is very cool. And some dance. There's a big chunk. It was amazing because I haven't told you about the holiday at all, have I? And we just happened to be there on the day of the Greek No, I did tell you about this on the Vox, didn't I? That
Mhm.
it was the Greek National Day of Independence, and there was like a whole day of entertainment, and and there was this huge parade that we watched, and it was just like really cool that we happened to be there on that day. You know,
That's cool.
yeah, it's really nice. The atmosphere was amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Ye-
true. Yeah, she
Ah,
did the Hobbit trilogy as well, didn't she?
okay. Is that why she ended up dating Charlie in real life?
No, because Charlie wasn't in the Hobbit trilogy.
Oh,
He
I didn't
he
see the Hobbit trilogy.
Oh yeah. No, the only person that was from there was two. Gandalf was from the thing, and also um, there was a brief moment when Legolas was in it as well.
Hmm.
But other than that, they're all new characters,
Hmm.
quite rightly. Well, except Bilbo, but it's a different actor.
Book is still Life After Life by Kate Atkinson. You'd
Oh,
think. Favorite
okay.
book, really? Huh.
Oh, I don't know it. Life After Life.
Yeah, that was the one I think I made a comment once that I thought it was similar to like the life of Addie LaRue, and Constance got very upset about it. I think if I remember correctly, is that
how
right,
dare you say
Constance?
that?
I thought it was a movie like I thought it was a story like that, and somebody got upset about it. It was probably Constance. Was that you, Constance? The best homage to I Am Legend is that first Walking Dead episode with Morgan. Oh, is there some?
Well, there is a link. I don't know if you know, but I Am Legend was the big inspiration for George Romero's zombie stuff.
Okay.
So he based his idea of zombies on what he saw as the vampires in I Am Legend. And The Walking Dead are absolutely George Romero zombies. Do you know what I mean? They behave like, until they started pissing about with them and having these running and stuff, and all zombies climbing and stuff. Before that, and for most of the series, they were George Romero zombies. So there is a kind of a link to I Am Legend in that sense. But yeah,
Okay.
it's got good foreign
Good
films.
foreign
That's
films.
it.
Yeah, a lot of stuff on that Tubi.
There's not
nice
enough
variety.
of that kind of thing. There's loads because I had a real thing about trying to watch. I've bought loads of foreign films. Oh, I've got one over here that I need to. I'm really excited to watch. Right, this is a film that I was trying to get Ali to watch with me, and she's not that fast. She keeps going, "Why do we want to watch that?" But I bought it from the shop because it looked amazing. I'm going to show you it. Hold on, I've got it over there ready to watch. So I saw this film in a shop, and I was like, I was in London. I was like, oh, I'll have a look. I'll buy a couple of DVDs if I see something. And I saw this Japanese film called Ping Pong.
Okay.
And it says,
I think I've heard of that.
Have you heard of it? It says, what is it? Rocky with table tennis. As it says there, Rocky with table tennis. That's one of the reviews, Daily Telegraph. And Jonathan Ross says, a wonderful, wonderful discovery, an exhilarating, uplifting smash. It just looks really cool because I love table tennis anyway. But this is like, probably high stakes kind of drama.
Yeah.
Table tennis. How cool is that? So I'm going to watch that, and that'd be good.
That's
so
interesting.
I think sometimes you can find these gems when you look outside your English language films.
Yeah. For sure. God chooses scrolling over us.
That was when I was looking to see what was on Tubi.
I plan to read The Three Musketeers this summer.
Oh, that's interesting. I might. What, as in next summer? Must be, I suppose.
Yeah.
I might do that because I've been curious. I've kind of half expect not to like it, but I just feel like it might be a bit slow. But I'd like to like it because I like the adaptations that I've seen over the years. But I'd like to watch it.
Galadriel was in The Hobbit.
Oh yeah, I think she might have been. Yeah. I think Galadriel might have been in it as well.
Who's that? Is that spoiling or I don't remember?
No. She's in the first. She's in Lord of the Rings. She's the Elven Queen with. She got one of the rings, hasn't she?
Oh, okay.
Kate. Somebody. Australian actress. She's amazing. She's a brilliant actress. What's her name? Someone tell me her surname. It's Kate something. It was. Yeah,
it was Constance. Mass wrote a story about a murdering doll. I think it was made into a TV film with Karen Black. It may have been the inspiration for Chucky. Oh,
yeah, that's called Prey. As in Prey.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in my list of top 10 Richard Matheson short stories. It's a great video. Libra Paradiso. Have you watched that video? Please comment if you did. Comment on the video. Kate Blanchett. There we are. Yeah, Kate Blanchett. She's brilliant, isn't she? Kate Blanchett. Yeah.
So one of the to go off topic.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure I tell you about this. So one of the reasons my reading was awful this week was because I finally made the decision to
learn to play the guitar.
No. I finally said, I always don't watch things and read them first and everything. And I'm like, okay, I am never gonna read It by Stephen King. I'm like, 1,500 page thing. I'm never gonna actually read that. So why don't I just go ahead and watch? Everybody's talking about the show now. Why don't I just go watch the movie? So I watched the 2 parts this week.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, I haven't read the book yet. And I haven't watched the film because I haven't read the book yet. So I know.
Oh, so you haven't seen the film?
I know a fair amount. I've actually.
So I can't even talk about it.
No, hold on a minute. I have seen. No, I did watch the 80s one actually. Thinking about it, yeah, I did watch the 80s one. But yeah, no, I can't.
All right.
I don't know as much as.
Then I will just say these things. I will say number 1. As soon as I watch, because it's in 2 parts, right?
Yeah.
It's long. The second one was 2 hours and 45 minutes or something.
It's
but anyway, yeah. So after I watched just chapter 1, I was like, okay, Pennywise is now officially my favorite villain in the universe, right? I didn't realize. I thought it was just about a killer clown. I had no idea what this story was about. There was so much more, and I had no idea. So I was very pleasantly surprised. And I freaking loved it, man. I can't tell you how much I loved those movies, and they were really scary. I like scary stuff, but I thought they were pretty scary, and I thought they were so good.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess that's all I can say, but.
Yeah. No, I really want to read it because people, it's literally a lot of people's favorite Stephen King book, isn't it? He's exploring fear in it because obviously Pennywise isn't just a clown. It'll appear in different ways to different people, isn't it? It's about fear, isn't it? And apparently there's some really, really strong passages where it's just really frightening in the book. So I don't know how bad it gets in the films, but yeah, there's some bits of it that are really tough.
Yeah, there was. Oh, and part of what pushed me was because there was actually a little discussion of it. I think probably because somebody was asking when we met with Chaz, we were having lunch in the city, our little booktuber meetup on Sunday. That's right. It came up there. I guess people were talking about the show, and it came up, and somebody said something about the book, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil it, but somebody was talking about there's a thing that happens at the end of the book that's you just couldn't put into a movie, apparently.
Oh, no, I think I know. The notorious bit at the end that seems to come out of nowhere.
So they were talking about that, and I think that's kind of what, that kind of pushed me. It reminded me, and I'm like, yeah, everybody's talking about the show and stuff. I want to watch this and that. So that's not in the movie, that thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, there are a lot of people that will just ignore that, or they'll say, I can't deal with that, or they say that it's not sportive for them, but it's terrible. But then Greg from Another Bibliophile Reads, he says that he just sees it as like cathartic for the characters. So he justifies it. He thinks Stephen King didn't do anything wrong putting it in there.
Yeah.
So
It does seem weird having watched the movies. It seems like
yeah,
why would you add that thing at the end of the story?
it might be I don't know if you're happy to think that that's a possible justification. There might be some hints that that's going to happen just before that, if you like, in the book, maybe. Do you know what I mean? There might be some, I don't know, but there might be something that is not so out of the way, maybe. I don't know.
When are you going to read that?
Well, it's funny because I wanted to get a few more under my belt from the ones that are just sort of sitting there that aren't as big. And then when my list of what was left of Stephen King was quite small, I was going to go for it because it would take me ages. I mean, like,
It would take me months, literally months to read that.
Yeah. It would take me, well, who was it? Was it Constance or Heidi said that they were going to read it through the summer? That's probably the same for me. And I wouldn't want to not read anything else. So my worry would be that I'd forget what I'd read. So yeah, I am definitely gonna. I nearly tackled it this year, so I might try and read it next year. I mean, it could be a thing where I just go right, Horror Mayhem. I'm just gonna read it for Horror Mayhem next year. You know,
it would. I if I read just that book, I still probably wouldn't finish it in a month.
No.
You know,
I think it would take me longer as well. But I'd have to. I suppose I'd have to get really deep into it to get a feel for it before I went to another book, just in case I'd go back to it and go, I'm not connected at all. Yeah. So it's just a worry for me. It's not if a book is really big, I'm not as worried about finishing it. I'm just worried about remembering it all.
Yeah.
You know, that I just feel like, am I just going to pick it up again and then just think I don't know anything about this book because
yeah,
I've been reading it for too long. I don't know. That's my worry.
That's
really.
The problem. I'll tell you, watching the movies, I watched them because I finally said that, you know what, I'm never going to read it. So let me just go watch the movies. And I watched the movies. Having watched the movies, I liked them so much that it made me want to read the book now. You know what I mean? But I don't think I could if and when I retire. It would have to come to that before I could read it. I think you know what I mean?
I know I don't know a lot about the differences, but I do know there are lots of sequences that are in the book that they just didn't film because there's too much in the book to pick what they were going to use. So there are some things that were like, fear, some representations of fear that were in the book that are not in the films.
Yeah. I mean, the two chapters together, as it is, were I think about 5 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot. They split it in between their childhood experience and their adult experience. That's how they split the two chapters, but or the two movies. But yeah. I mean, it was there must be a high volume of stuff that's in the book that didn't make it into the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so long.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep reading what I need to read by him, so I'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Saturday, John's Comics and Friends will be discussing.
Oh wow!
Ian Keaton. Oh, can't make it. I'll recommend this channel. Okay.
Oh, cool.
John's Comics and Friends. Okay.
Yeah, because they both died recently, didn't they? It's very sad.
We're all getting older.
I
don't think so.
Oh yeah, I think that's about my Richard Matheson video.
The one with Tim Curry.
That's the 80s version.
Yeah. Well, and wasn't that a show? Wasn't that a television show?
No, it's a film, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. The new version's got one of the brothers, it's a Scandinavian family, isn't it? They're all actors.
I
He
don't know.
plays Pennywise. What's his
I
name?
I can't even tell what Pennywise actually looks like in real life. I wouldn't know who the actor was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if I knew who they were. Yeah, this was chapter 1 was 2017 and chapter 2 was 2019. Those came out.
Yeah, I remember everyone liked it.
Maybe I should go watch that older one too. Do you remember? Was the older one good, Gareth? You remember?
It was very acclaimed. I mean, it's got a very 80s feel. It almost looks like a TV movie now. And there's like it's got kind of gentle dialogue. I think I doubt if it's got the heaviness that the new ones will have. I don't think it'll be as scary at all, really. But yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I was just I think I just sort of fell on it and just stayed watching it. It was one of those ones I didn't actively seek it out, and it was just on. And I thought, oh yeah, I'll watch a bit of this.
Yeah.
But I know that it was one film, so they clearly missed loads out.
Yeah,
book,
sure.
So I knew I wouldn't be spoiling the book. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like a taster in it.
Yeah.
Which author's next? Well, I've already written notes for a top 10 Harlan Ellison stories video, so I've got that ready to go. And I don't know. I haven't got a lot of authors that I know that just write short stories that I know a lot about, or that write a lot of short stories. A lot of the other authors I know, they're more novel writers. Well, I could do my favorite. I haven't done my favorite Ray Bradbury stories, have I?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I was going to wait until I'd finished the whole deep dive really before I did that, but I could do it though. Yeah.
Gareth Andrew no longer a prince or anything else. I have to leave the fancy home too. Breaking news. I saw that headline, but I didn't read any of the stories. Why did he? I mean, I know he's got the past with the Trump, with the Epstein connection, all that kind of stuff. But what caused this?
Well, I think it's just like, from what I can gather, it's just like time chips away at it. So it's like,
okay,
yeah, you can't have that anymore. You can't have that anymore. Blah 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 blah. And I don't think it's tenable for him to be part of the family or whatever. But if there's breaking news, that must mean that now he's not a prince anymore. His title's been taken away, because I don't think that had happened until recently. He still had his title, but he didn't have any privileges or. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw I just saw a headline about this, about how he wasn't a prince anymore.
Yeah,
I just didn't have time to read it.
What a horrendous man.
Or maybe they are prepping for the imminent release of the Epstein files.
Yeah, quite. Can you imagine? Yeah, that would be a shockwave going across America, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't know if you follow it, but it's like it's on its last. Their attempt to keep it quiet is on. Do you follow it at all? What's
only
that up here?
Casually, because I feel like it's become a little bit of a cultural joke in some ways as well.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? It's like this thing that's going to tear the government down. Is it ever going to happen? Is it? So it's this sort of weird story that has become kind of almost like folk legend.
Well, it's definitely going to tear some people down, right? Which
if it came out, absolutely. If it comes out, it'll be.
I mean, it's on its last thread of defense. I mean, where it's at now, you've had a number of Republicans that have turned on this, and that are, obviously all the Democrats want to get it released, and there's a few Republicans now that want to get it released. So they have the numbers. Actually, they were one vote away. There's actually a Republican that came up with a good plan to do this. It's complicated, but he's going to do this discharge petition. It's going to force a vote on it to get it. And he was one vote short, and there was a special election, and a Democrat got voted in, and she's definitely she's going to be the 218th vote. And it's clear. I mean, there's no question. She's going to be the 218th vote. And our Congress, the Speaker of the House, our Congress has been out of session for, I don't even know how many weeks now it's been. It's been about a month. Congress has been out of session, and he won't say this, but he won't actually put Congress back in session. None of the Republicans are even there in Washington, D.C. Won't put it back in session because the second he does, then he has to seat her. She hasn't been sworn in yet.
So how is he allowed to do that? How is he allowed to stop the Senate from working? Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's that whole no king thing, isn't it? Because it's only a monarch that would be doing something like that. And even a monarch in this day and age, the monarch wouldn't do anything to get in the way of democracy anyway.
Yeah.
But if he's doing that, that's the whole the reason why there's that sort of dictatorship kind of element.
Yeah, I mean, he partly this is the Speaker of the House, who's basically a Trump puppet, but he's a Republican's, Speaker of the House that, controls what happens in the House. And they're blaming the shutdown. We also have this government shutdown now, where, technically I mean, I know you know about that. We're like, technically the government's not working right now and people are being furloughed or fired or whatever. And they haven't met a deal on that yet. And so he's blaming that. And, he's just, but yeah, it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous that and that's why little by little, certain Republicans are saying we have to go back now. We have to go back. The government shut down. We got to deal with this. We got to get back in session. And he won't do it because that Epstein thing is going to get unleashed the second he does it.
I mean, what's also crazy is that if it became just common knowledge that he was a pedophile, then there'll be all those people, all the MAGA people who would go, yeah, but I still like him. I still think he should be president. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some, right.
Yeah.
Some,
and that's insane, isn't it? That is insane.
It is insane.
The fact there'll be thousands of people that would say something like that is insane.
Yeah, but I mean, he's famous for saying, and he said this years ago, oh, I could go shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and nothing would happen. And whether nothing would happen, I actually don't know, which is disturbing enough. Like right now in the current climate, I don't know. But without a doubt, he could go shoot a baby on Fifth Avenue tomorrow. And without a doubt, there would be many thousands of people there would be many thousands of individuals who would still support him for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just a lot of, there's a lot of crazies and there's a lot of indoctrinated people. There's a lot.
It's the indoctrination. It's the commitment that's got this kind of cultish feel to it.
I mean, you look at it, right? You have like cults like Heaven's Gate, let's say, right? Where you got these cults. I mean, people kill themselves. They voluntarily kill themselves, right? I mean, like that's, that when you sort of have the power of the cult.
Yeah. He's got that kind of thing going on, hasn't he?
Oh, for sure. Right. So, yeah. But anyway, obviously that's not anybody. That's not everybody. And the theory is the word is that once this petition goes through and it gets brought up for a vote, that there's going to be a quote unquote jailbreak actually because then nobody wants to get stuck defending the pedophile. Once they've got the 218 votes and they force the vote, then you're going to have like another 100 people, another 100 Congress people that are going to vote to release it because nobody wants to be on that side of it. Once they reach that, once they're over that hurdle, that number hurdle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to be that part of history.
Right. So we'll say, I mean, it really is. They used the question.
Do you think the Epstein files will come out before the end of the year then?
I do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might make him so busy he won't be pissing around with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Let the rest of the world do its thing. Because he's trying to screw that up as well, isn't he?
Not just him, but a lot of people, right? It's gonna be a lot of powerful people it's gonna affect. So it's not just. So anyway, well, that was quite a sidetrack there. Let's see.
About Prince Andrew.
Somebody was talking about Prince Andrew. I mean, A special kiss would have
Would have
sufficed, I
sufficed.
think. Gross. What's that about? I don't know.
Don't know.
A few years ago. Oh, she's talking about this special scene in It, I think.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
I tried a few years
And
ago.
yeah, I'm sure she's right. I mean, I haven't read it, but yeah.
Got on pretty well with the first half,
Lord.
but I got bored after that. Googled the ending, wanted to vomit, and okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's very strange what I know about it. Like I said, I haven't read it, but yeah.
I love reading big
Chapter a
chunk or
night.
chapter a night, Monday through Thursday. You can get really immersed spending such a long time in a fiction world. I did it with Sashi and IQ84.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a friend reading IQ84. She loved it. She absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Have you read IQ84?
I haven't. No.
It's massive.
I mean, that's definitely the way to do it. It's just like hard for me. It's just hard. Like, I don't have the life where I can say for certain that I can do a chapter every night. I very quickly am going to have nights where I literally am not going to be able to sit down and read a chapter. I just won't have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I won't have the opportunity to do it. So it's just,
Yeah.
it's hard to be disciplined sometimes.
Tell you what, one thing that's worth saying on that front, I thought I was going to be really bogged down with this new thing that I'm teaching. And I've only had one lesson. And when I come back from half term, they're doing this test that I don't think they should have because it's a bit early. But anyway, it's not up to me. But they're having this test. But there's this ongoing thing anyway that makes me feel like I'm not going to be chasing my tail all the time, which is really good. So I thought I would be spending like most of the evenings of the week trying to make sure I could teach that.
Yeah.
But I'll be all right. So I don't think my reading is going to be that affected. One thing that might be affected that I don't think will be affected, but could do, would be if I tried to go back to writing. But I don't think I'm doing that either. So yeah, I think my reading will stay pretty consistent, which is nice.
Yeah.
But it's only 4 or 5 books at the minute a month. You know.
Yeah.
Some people read a lot more than that. But
not me.
Yeah.
It has been funny watching Reading Ideas channel as he struggles through Annika. That's another chunker.
Yeah.
Sitting over there one day. One day.
I think it's going to be the end of him.
I will do that one.
The last thing he ever reads. I can't read anymore because of Annika and her. I've never read any Tolstoy. Oh yeah, Skarsgård. That's the guy. Yeah, it's that's the surname. There's 2 young guys and then the older guy who was in Andor, and in the Thor films. He's the father, but there's 2 younger Skarsgårds, and one of them is Pennywise.
Okay.
He might be the same one that's also the new version of The Crow. That might be the same Skarsgård.
Oh.
So now I'll get confused by which one's which.
It is absolutely about how believable his victim's book is. It just came out. Oh, we're talking about Epstein.
Yeah. So
yeah.
The new book's come out.
Yeah.
It's about so what Constantine's saying is, if that is believed by the public, then that will help the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah. The royals, as hard as they try to portray themselves as Norman Rockwell, portray themselves as being more like Dorian Gray.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny family.
I think MAGA's.
Yeah, that's it.
Any
That's
proof
the way they'd rationalize it, wouldn't they? They'd say that it's fake footage or. And you can. I mean, one of the weird things about politics now is you can deep fake footage anyway, can't you?
I know. Yeah.
I mean,
that's
it's
the thing.
not actually done, really, is it? But you could.
Yeah.
I think I'm surprised Trump hasn't done that with people like the people that have been up against him. You know, like bubbling under, I'm surprised he hasn't used that kind of technique, that kind of tactic to discredit people.
He only uses it for himself.
Yeah,
to generate himself as a king or a pope or
Yeah,
air
yeah.
or a jet fighter pilot, and you
which is
know,
funny
like
because obviously that's more transparent and stupid.
yeah.
But if he did a deep fake video where people are going, I don't know whether to believe that or not, then that could really screw with someone's career, couldn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
In Texas, the MAGA people are loyal to him unless an open mic catches him making fun of them for supporting him and his rich friends, as it happened in Facing the Crowd. They won't turn on him. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I was listening to, actually I'm only partway done with it, but I was listening to a you know, the Atlantic magazine, The Atlantic. It has a lot of like
Yeah, yeah.
intelligent political articles, and they have an app now. So I have it. I got it not that long ago, and they have an app now where you can listen to some of the articles. So I was listening to it in the car today, and part of the article was about it was about people, how there's a lot of people that choose stupidity. You know, and some people like just God gave them stupidity, and there's nothing you can do, nothing you can do about that. But that in this like sort of political climate, there's a lot of people who actually choose choose stupidity
choose ignorance.
for other reasons. You know what I mean? And then it's like, it's, what do you do about that? It's very frustrating, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not somebody that they just need to be educated, because it's someone that's actually choosing.
They don't want
stupidity.
to be educated. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
You know what I
They
mean?
don't want to complicate their thought processes or their principles or whatever. Yeah, yeah. No.
Yeah, but their identity, what it really is, what it boils down to most of the time,
Mm.
right? The identity that they've been given, that they can share with whoever.
Yeah.
I love Murakami.
Ah,
Oh,
that's interesting.
Minority.
I haven't read
Yeah.
anything by him yet. I had a few books by him. I think I've still got some, but I ditched some of them because I thought, well, I haven't read these yet and I've had them ages. But I think I've still got a couple. I think The Buried Giant I've still got. And there's one other one I think I've still got. But I used to have about 5 of his books. Just out of curiosity. Do you know what I mean? I got them because I saw them cheap or something.
Right. Andrew's takedown equals new book.
Oh, so you're talking about him, not
the Prince.
Trump. Yeah.
Willful ignorance is rampant. Yep, sure is. We're caught up again.
Yeah, there wasn't as many comments this time, was there? There's I was thinking about the fact that people like Kat have stopped watching us. I hope we haven't offended her.
Well, she was here.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was here today.
Kat, as in Ginger Bimbleful.
Oh, Kat. Yeah, no, I think she's been busy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Really
yeah,
sure.
because she used to comment a lot. I hate the idea that she wasn't happy. About
Yeah,
something
Jenny wasn't
said.
here. Kat and Jenny usually the ones that run away with it.
Yeah, I think Jenny finds it hard with how late it is. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah.
26, we crossed the Rubicon, to use the cliche. His re-election is proof he is a symptom of deeper problems here. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
Yeah. No, if he suddenly, because people go on about his health, if he suddenly died, that wouldn't solve the problem.
No.
There's definitely a problem. There's a problem just in general in the West in general. There's a problem with this sort of weird knee-jerk blaming other people for your own problems kind of thing that's turned into this immigration thing. It's crazy. So lack of insight into the way society works.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. What's The Buried Giant? Oh no, it's the Shiguro. So yeah, I'm getting them confused. That's not good, is it? So clearly that's also someone else that I think I mentioned it because that's someone else I used to have more books by them and I got rid of some because I hadn't read anything. But I've still got Never Let You Go, I think it's called. That's it, Shiguro.
Yeah. I didn't like that as much as everybody else seems to.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to think of that kind of stuff. Yeah. Nationalism has become
absolutely
utterly jingoistic and completely what's the word, Ralph? racist. Yeah, that wasn't the word I was thinking of, but yeah.
Icky, sterile, sexual content that I just.
Okay, yeah, because he's had a lot of people turn off him because of apparently the way he talks about women. I think.
Mm. Okay.
Although it
Oh.
might actually be worse than that. Heidi, does he talk about young girls like that as well? Is that a problem? Because if it's that, then obviously that's a lot worse than just being a bit, sexist. But if it's girls as well, I'd be interested to know if that's the thing. Because Japanese culture does have a different attitude to those kinds of things in general, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, for example, you can if you go to Japan, if you go to Tokyo, because Jess went recently. If you go to Tokyo, you can go into a lot of restaurants and that, and then there's like teenager or young or early 20s women dressed as young schoolgirls serving you in the restaurant, and it's like a thing, it's like men, Japanese men would love the fact that they were schoolgirls serving them, and it's kind of got that sort of culture. I don't think that would work here. It'd be like really weird, but it's not weird in Japan, But yeah, it's just a different kind of culture. You can hire a girlfriend in Japan.
Hard-boiled wonder.
Oh yeah, that's the one I think I might have. It's got a badass woman in it. I think I still might have that one. I think I've heard it was good, and I kind of thought I'd keep it. I think it's two different plots that are interwoven, I think.
All right, it looks like we're winding down here.
Yeah, we didn't do our biscuits.
Oh, we never did our biscuits. Do you want to do our biscuits?
Well, I could just show you that I was going to eat ginger nuts so I could eat them later.
Ginger nuts, okay.
Well, I say that. I was going to, because I thought, do I want to open these yet? Because I've got these. Right, and this is the Oreo thing. So these are like lemon Oreos.
Oh, yeah.
But they're slightly, because I had these in Mykonos where we went. And I bought a few because I've got 3 packets that I brought home because they were so nice. But I'd say that they are the actual biscuit itself is a bit more meltier than Oreos. Yeah, like if you dunked it, it would be like really, really like proper crumble in your mouth. So I think that's one difference, but ultimately it's kind of like an Oreo, but it's lemon flavored, and I love lemon flavored biscuits. So yeah, that was a pretty cool find. But it's so funny in Mykonos, where your supermarket was how expensive or cheap the food was. So if you went into the main town where we were, where all the touristy stuff is and all the restaurants and stuff, this was €3.50. If you went up the hill to the top of Mykonos town, away from all the tourist area, it was €1. just walking up the hill for about 20 minutes, and then you get like a third of the price. It's really weird. Yeah. Because I don't know if it's true for you guys, but definitely over here, the price is the price. You buy if I bought a packet of custard creams or ginger nuts, I bought ginger nuts. If it's McVitie's ginger nuts, because you can get cheap companies doing cheaper versions of biscuits, but if you bought McVitie's ginger nuts, you can expect to pay a similar kind of price wherever you get it, because that's the price of McVitie's ginger nuts. Yeah, and definitely in the same town, if I bought it from one supermarket to another supermarket, they definitely wouldn't change the price according to if it was near something touristy. So I thought that was really weird and really quite funny that was definitely a thing. There was like, because our nephew was buying beer, and he was going, I'm definitely going up the hill because it's 80 cents for me to buy a beer, and it's €5 down here. And going on about the difference.
Yeah.
And that's true, isn't it? It'll rack it up like man.
Yeah.
Right?
You can get it though, right? You understand why wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So,
funny.
yeah.
Feel so much. Hope I wasn't too chatty.
Oh no, not at all. That's so cool that John.
Oh, you
sort of...
so chatty, Constance. Never do that. It's more like clinical sexual content. That is just unnecessary. It is like green potato chip or the one bad pistachio nuts. Everything else was wonderful. The rose is magical, mundane.
Okay. Yeah, he's got his fans, isn't he? What were your biscuits you were gonna?
Now I feel like maybe I should save them for next time if we're not eating.
Well, yeah.
I'll give you the sneak peek, but I'll eat them next time.
Yeah.
I had, because they're appropriate for the season, pumpkin spice.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Pumpkin sandwich cookies. Look at that.
That's cool. Yeah.
But I'll save those. I'll eat those next time.
Yeah. So we might be doing a Blake 7 thing because we were going to do a Battlestar Galactica one.
I know. But I was just thinking about the Battlestar Galactica one because I was thinking, I was like, oh, we should do that. And then I'm like, oh, but maybe we just, because we're going to do the trailer. And I'm like, oh, maybe at this point we're doing Lost. Maybe we should just wait until, Gareth comes here and we can do like the trailer while he's here. We can do it together, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Then I was like, yeah, I don't know. Now I'm thinking, we do the Blake 7 one, right? You know, like, but do we have time for that though? With that,
I know, yeah, because we're doing.
Well, I mean, we could watch it, but I'm assuming if we watched it, like, you probably want to do videos about it, right? As we're doing it.
I know, yeah, but definitely, but we could do, because I don't think as much happens. You could probably do the Blake 7 one. You could just do a live chat or something halfway through the season. So it could be like, you could just do like, it's 4 seasons. So you could do like, the whole thing would be 8 lives. You could just do it like every few months or something. So you could do it like that. I think Battlestar Galactica, a lot more happen. So you'd want to do it more frequently, wouldn't you? Because you got that slow reveal of who's the Cylon. And you've got things like, my favorite bit of the whole show was when they were occupied and they had to get the power back and all that. That was so great.
that was a really upsetting time in the series. That was
so good. And what's his face? What's his name? The guy that invented the Galtius or something? What's his name? The guy that's he ends up being like a cult leader, and he's the one that's got her in his head. Begins with a G, doesn't it?
What?
Does it begin with a G? Galtus? Oh. It's your favorite show. You need to know. Guylus? No.
I can't remember his name. That's awful. He's right up there too.
Yeah, but he uses that situation to just take advantage and becomes a leader, doesn't he? And he
see him right up there.
He revels and all that, doesn't he?
With Trisha Helfer. That's him and Trisha Helfer up there in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, what was his name? Yeah, what?
Because he's in the original series as well, isn't he? Played by John. Oh my god, my brain's just gone fuzzy. His surname begins with a C. He played Klingons as well in Star Trek, that guy. Can't remember his name either. John Cosmos or something.
Oh, his real name?
Yeah, the actual actor's name.
Callus.
Callus, yeah, the new guy, yeah. Was it David Callus or something?
John Callus, maybe?
Not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, the first season. Yeah. Well, I mean, it gets better, actually. I think the first season is brilliant, but it gets better, doesn't it, Dave? I mean, it just keeps getting It's
Yeah.
epic, really.
Of course.
It's just such a shame about the last episode.
Heidi thinks the reboot was so great.
I loved the series so much, and I'm not like a god person. I was more gutted about the end of Battlestar Galactica than I was about the ending of Lost.
Really?
Mm. Yeah, because the last ever episode of Lost, I thought the whole show had become a bit of a mess by then anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, it felt like it would have been a miracle if the last episode was really good. Whereas Battlestar Galactica didn't really put a foot wrong until right at the end. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, it's just like they decided to make that a big deal in the last couple of hours of the whole series. And just like, what is that for? You know, because the rest of it was so grounded and so like intense and so meaningful, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I mean, I suppose they must have been tapping into their religious viewers, but it makes it not meaningful to me. So it's like when I go to a funeral, when they talk about the person's life, that's the stuff that upsets me. That's the stuff that I'm affected by. And when they start going on about, oh, they're going to heaven now, I think I'll just shut off. I don't know what you're talking about, you know. So it doesn't mean a thing, you know. But if they talk about the person, that's when it means a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like that, you know, with Battlestar Galactica. It was such a real show, you know. They made everything, like, it's partly because of how it was filmed, wasn't it, as well? Because it was filmed with that kind of steady, like, cam, kind of, like, I don't know. It's like, was it Hill Street Blues? Was that the first show? Was it NYPD Blue? The first show that had that kind of shaky camera thing going on. And I know there was a cop show that kind of changed the way that they filmed it. They were like on people's shoulders, and it was like, and if they rushed, the camera would rush, and it was like a new way of being filmed. It was either Hill Street Blues or NYPD Blue, I think. They did that. Okay. And Battlestar was like that, wasn't it? It was like, if it got intense, the camera got intense, and it was like, it was just really real. I thought the whole show, from the beginning to, you know, except for obviously having shelf in your head, but a lot of that you thought it was some Cylon trick that was still connected to some scientific thing that was going on, wasn't it? Really, and then until it was explained. But
Libro says, well, first he says Boomer and Starbuck were his favorites, but then Homicide was one of the first.
Oh yeah, it might be Homicide, Life on the Street. Yeah,
yeah,
it might have been that. It was an American cop show, so it was probably that. That's probably that I was thinking of. I think those other shows were probably innovators for other things. I think Hill Street Blues probably did a lot for those kind of side stories when they'd have like a police case and then there'd be like their real life at home and stuff like that. It's probably like something like that. It's a bit before my time. It's like early 90s. It's not really. Is it before my time? Hill Street Blues were like 80s into 90s, wasn't it? It's like the turn of the decade, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I was late teens. It was on our TV. It was on Channel 4. I did watch it. Not like every week. What I did watch. I was saying this to Ali. What I did watch, what we watch every week, which we absolutely loved, and nobody really talks about it anymore, was ER.
Okay.
Did you watch ER?
Yeah, that I didn't really. My wife did some, but that was a little later. Yeah.
Yeah, that was early 2000s, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah.
But we loved that. Obviously, it made George Clooney famous, but there were so many great actors in it, and because that thing, the reason why it came up was that thing called On Call had the guy. There was a black guy in it that was like a really important character, like a hard-nosed kind of arsehole kind of character in ER. Mm-hmm. And we were watching it. I was going, I'm sure I know that actor. And she was going, yeah, I know him from somewhere. And then it just suddenly clicked after about 10 minutes. I went, oh my God, it's the guy from ER. And he was in that new show On Call. But he looks kind of different, you know, because it was a long time ago. But
Hill Street Blues was late 70s, I thought.
Late 70s, was it?
No. No, because I remember I didn't watch it.
At least the 80s.
Yeah, I remember my dad watching it when I was a kid.
Because even the theme tune sounds like the sort of stuff that they made in like with the A-Team and stuff like that.
Hill Street Blues Success,
Greenlit shows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wise Guy. I don't know. Wise Guy. Is that a new one?
No, I don't know that one. It was the 80s, yeah. Yeah, because I remember my dad was really into Hill Street Blues.
Yeah.
But-
And Veronica Hamill, who is one of the main characters in that, she plays Jack's mum in Lost, doesn't she?
I don't remember.
Yeah, Jack's mum's going to be in it soon, I think.
I don't remember her in it.
It's in the flashbacks, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Huh.
I remember seeing it going, oh my God, it's her.
I was busy watching the A-Team in the 80s. So.
Oh, and Street Hawk. Airwolf.
Well, this is weird. My memories have become creative nonfiction. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do you think? Time to call it?
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah.
10.
Cool. We've had a good show. It was really good to catch up with you guys in the chat. It was lovely having Kim. First time Kim's been on.
Yeah. That was good.
It was great. Yeah, next time we've got William. So with another new guest, which would be really nice. And William's been on in the chat like so many times, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So it's nice to have him on camera.
Yeah, that'll be great. You can tell us all about his vacay and everything.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. In the 80s, Miami Vice. Oh, yes, Miami Vice. Equalizer. Miami
I need
Vice.
to look up Wise Guy. I don't know that. We might not have had that. I don't know.
Oh,
We had the Equalizer, Edward Woodward. He was a British actor, isn't he?
yeah. I was addicted to Miami Vice back then.
Oh, Miami Vice was one of my favourites.
Tubbs and Crockett.
Yeah, and it just makes me laugh because Ali didn't really know it, and we bought the Miami Vice box set. We were watching it, and I told her the thing about Miami Vice, which is different to the older stuff like Starsky and Hutch, is that they have unhappy endings. So they'd be like trying to save someone for the entire episode, and then they get shot at the end. And they'd be like Crockett on his boat, looking at the sky, like going, "Oh, life is shit," And it's just like Miami Vice was like proper downbeat sometimes. I thought it was really cool,
Yeah.
It wasn't all like happy endings, was it? and he'd probably fall with someone. There'd be like lots of like kissing scenes, and then she ends up dead by the end of the episode as well. And then he's on the end of his boat staring at the sky.
Wise Guy launched Spacey. Okay. All right.
Do you? What's your? I don't know what to think about the Kevin Spacey thing. Do you have an opinion about the Kevin Spacey thing?
I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't really know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It was funny because some people feel they need to always side with the victim.
Yeah. Everybody's always got to have an opinion. Nobody can ever say, you know what? I don't have any firsthand knowledge, so I don't need an opinion on that. In fact, maybe I shouldn't have one because I wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah.
People can't do that.
There's not enough of that. I think you're right.
I don't know. That was one of the things that cracks me up with some of these booktube dramas, like something happens and all of a sudden like all these people like go on and they feel like, and they'll even say they were pressured to give their opinion on it. So like, what does anybody need your opinion on it? Like, you're just another booktuber. You have nothing to do with the situation. Yeah. You know anything about it? Like, you don't need to express an opinion on it, like it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I mostly dislike Spacey for doing a shit job. Spacey's character has an unusual relationship with his sister.
Oh. Okay. Boone and Shannon.
Yeah.
I have to look that up. To be fair, just the fact that Spacey's connected is ringing bells. I bet I'd see it and go, oh yes, that one.
I still don't remember.
I mean, he was one of the things that made him a lot more famous was Usual Suspects, wasn't it? Which is such a brilliant film. But again, the director of that film is dodgy, isn't he? And actually dodgy.
Constance loved the show.
I realised that I should watch, because I was wondering, I would like to do something for Halloween, watch something for Halloween. And I've been looking at the horror films that have just come out, and I'm not massively fussed about them. But I can carry on watching the Creepshow series, can't I?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
those are
really
always good.
shout.
I'll watch them here and there. And
Yeah,
those are always good.
Yeah. Greg Nicotero, that's it. Greg Nicotero is the big director of that. He created the Creepshow revival, didn't he? And he worked with Romero, didn't he? He worked on, I think it was Day of the Dead that he worked on. So he was like a friend of his and that. Are they the two that are left? Does it say how many people are in the chat?
There are 3.
3. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah. Well,
all right, guys.
Let's leave it there then.
Well, thanks for coming. The 3 people left. Libra, Constance, and whoever else.
And don't forget our Lost chat, which will be cool because that'll be us and Celeste, MJ, and Mike.
On Sunday, 2:00 Eastern.
Yeah, which is 2:00 Eastern.
2:00 Eastern. It'll be, our clocks will have changed by then. Our clocks change Saturday night, Sunday morning, whatever. So we'll be back in sync. So it'll be 2 for me, 7 for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
7:00. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Hold that pose.